Welcome everybody. Let me adjust you into the seat. Let me usher you into the seat. Sorry
Yes.
for the slight delay. Literally, my mom's timing is impeccable.
Like all mom's timing.
Mm-hmm.
It truly is.
Yeah, she went on vacation and she's calling me. She's like, "Where'd your brother go?" Because we got like security cameras.
Yeah.
She's like, "Where your brother going?" I'm like, he went back to school to do volunteer work and stuff. And I was telling her
I see.
yesterday he didn't message me that he was staying in school. And they usually
Uh,
get out around like 3:30ish. He'll be home by like 4. It's been like it was like 5 something and he hasn't said that he was staying at school. So I'm like, someone done took my brother. I was like,
so who we gotta go get?
I'm like, did he? I was like, do I call the school? Is it too early to call this? Like, if the chances of him leaving the school by like 5, they're gonna and they call. I'm gonna because like I don't want to freak them out, being like, yeah, my brother's not home.
Yeah.
And then if he like so happened to leave at like 5ish, and then they're like, yeah, your brother's not here. I'm like, what the fuck?
At that point, where the fuck is he? Where'd he go?
Someone snatched my bro, but it's fine. He's fine. He's good. Okay. Awkward start to VTuber the week, but I'm gonna have you introduce yourself first.
All good. Hello. My name is Big Canadian. I'm the ace mercenary mecha pilot from Beyond the Soul System. I'm a variety streamer. I tend to do a lot of things, but generally like vehicle combat, some JRPGs, gacha games, FPS games too. Every now and again. It really should be more on my schedule, but due to scheduling conflicts, not as much as I'd like.
I got you. So welcome in. I don't remember. So usually how it starts is like I go like how do we meet? I don't remember.
It was definitely a Twitter post.
Yeah.
I forget what specifically. It may have been something about.
Was it the Valorant one?
I think it was Valorant. Yes, no, it was the Valorant, Canada versus US match.
Yes. And
That's
you
it.
have never played Val. So the thing was,
I haven't played.
Because the thing was,
So funny.
I don't think that you commented under it because you haven't played, but I think I messaged you because I knew you were Canadian. Because we couldn't get any Canadian motherfuckers. I'm like, please, I want to do me this one thing.
Yeah, you know what? It fucking worked. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I haven't played the game. I'll like sneak some practice in. Either the week of or like 2 weeks beforehand, right? That entire 2 weeks, after you messaged me, I had no time. I was straight busy. I had planned to practice, to train up at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Nah. I just went in like deep into the pool first.
Oh man, it was rough too because I had you who's never played, and then on the other team they had like 2 diamond players.
Yeah, we did.
We forgot fucking
So funny.
cunts. Oh my god.
Listen, we were destined to lose at that point, but it's okay. We had a good time, and that doesn't mean we'll lose the next one.
Yeah. Wait, you play Overwatch? We're gonna do an Overwatch one.
I do play a little bit of Overwatch. This one, I kind of have some experience in.
I would do the Canada versus US thing again, and maybe do like a lower skill. It's very difficult. 'Cause I planned a lot of those kind of collabs because we did us for like 24/7 versus Calmatech, and technically, the average of my team I think was higher than Calmatech's, but Calmatech's had more years of experience playing together, so we got steamrolled.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think rank is very different than like experience, like playing experience, because it was me. I think Zombie started playing this year. Like we had 2 or 3 people who have never played Overwatch until this year.
Oh, yeah, okay, and that's a completely different,
Yeah.
It's a different experience because facing somebody who has that familiarity, like I remember playing back in Overwatch 1. I had a good amount of playtime back then, not anything comp or related, but just logging in, playing, a few matches like, every week or so. And then I've recently gotten more into playing Overwatch, like
Right.
not on stream, but like behind the scenes with friends. And I just get into it. I don't know. It's my aim is still dog water, but I at least know plays. I
Right?
can at least read.
Because, like, we had some, like, diamond people, and I was like, I can't do that to them. Because, like, they said that their team has never been past gold. And I was just like, okay, let me get some gold and below. And then it was people who've never played before. And then I'm just like, where the fuck did you find these people? Like, they're steamrolling. they're fucking beating the shit out of us. What is going on?
And the problem is, it's just they know each other. They know how
Right.
they play, and they know the ins and outs. Like, I've got a team, I got like my squad of boys where we used to play Rainbow Six Siege for 4 years straight. Just straight doing comp. That was my brain rock game where I fucking ran comp every day. Every fucking day. It was so difficult to breach past gold into plat. I've only done it once.
Damn.
Because every time I get 2 wins, 1 loss brings me right back to where I started, if not a little further back. And I go, fuck. Okay, well, here we go again. And I spent that entire season just trying to grind to plat.
Yeah.
But because of it, I had my boys with me. We knew how we played.
Yes.
We had strats. And that's the real game changer.
I can see that too, because like same with like I have a regular 5-stack for Valorant, and there are some people I know for a fact that like, so obviously all of us have the ability to play with other people. It's just we'll have a better success rate because we've played together for like so long versus playing with like randos. It's just like, yeah, we could, it's like a 50-50 we win, but we'll have a higher chance because I know how you play. I know what's going to happen. I know that you like to take it slow. I know that you like to play fast, you know? We already have plays put in that it's just like we can adapt to each other. Well, we don't need to adapt because that's how we play, right?
Exactly.
But like when we get like some crazy inter
instead.
It's just,
oh my god.
I've seen a lot of people who can't adapt to other people. Not from my 5. If you're in my 5-stack and you're listening, I'm not talking about you.
This is not for you.
No, but I've seen people who are just like they want everyone to adapt to them. I'm gonna say it. My brother does this.
Ooh.
My younger brother, he's a little zoomer kid, but sometimes it's just like, you know, a lot of people in the video game community, they're very headstrong about how the game should be played, and there isn't no one way to play a game ever.
Correct.
Like,
there are as many ways to play as there are people playing, and that is fundamentally how it's always going to be. So it's like it takes a very specific kind of like on the complete opposite end, it takes a specific kind of individual to be able to adapt to any kind of player. Rare enough as it is, like just being able to read the team. Generally, you'll find that that type of person as someone who plays a little more slow, especially at the beginning. Like you think it's their warm up, but they're more so just reading not just their opponents, but their teammates too. Playing with randoms, they more tend to find success than most when playing with randoms because they can probably read and see how to best play around their teammates, not with, around, because sometimes you can't.
I think the past month, right now I'm taking a little break from, I'll do like a weekly Overwatch thing, but the last couple of months it's been crazy Overwatch heavy, and I was kind of really happy with my progress because I'm playing like comp, and then I'm playing like these quick plays, and I'm like, I know what I usually queue support too. I'm like, and I made Moira, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But
I can see it.
Like me, I'm just like, okay, we're dying too much. I'm gonna switch to someone like Mercy, and I'm like, we're winning more rounds, and this is actually working because they're the type of teammates who die fast. The res is very handy, like knowing when to adapt. I feel like yeah, and it's a little hard with Valorant because it isn't like counter picking. It's like it's all luck. You just be good at your character. Playing around people, like that's the main thing. Is learning how to play around people versus like complaining about the characters or like having an
Yeah.
advantage, a character advantage. Like if you're
Character advantage, map knowledge advantage,
mhm.
all plays such an incredible like part in victories, more than people like will realize, and especially in a lot in the like we talk probably mad shit about, oh, why does the game, why does X game constantly adapt to like high level play? Well, if you look
Right.
at high level play for like, at least, and like not too deeply, you'll realize that a lot of the plays um are based around not counterpicking a specific like character. It's about map knowledge and the player behind the character.
Mhm. Mhm. I'll give you
So a
an
lot of the time it's just, if you know your team and you know the map that you're going to be playing,
mhm.
you can base plays, that's what I'm like, you can base plays to like work to your strengths. I tend to like zoning. So like smokes in
Mhm.
as I've learned while playing Valorant,
Yeah.
is like my go-to. It is my goat. I love that shit.
We need more people who love to play smokes. I'm
It's like
always
just
feeling
pop a random
smokes.
smoke. They can't see, so they'll either spray or they'll walk around, and that's
Mhm.
perfect. It is denial of vision, and that's what makes it important.
You would fuck with characters like Harbor. I
Hmm.
think like cuz like I've seen a lot of like good Harbor players. They're really cheeky with it, you know? Like
Oh, they can.
the weird
They can
walls,
really get it.
the cove is number 1,
Oh my god.
especially cuz you can't get shot inside of it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm. Thank you for coming in, Wizardly Froggy. We are doing great. We'll
Yup,
get into
yup.
more personal questions about you in a second. I did want to mention, like, as you were saying, like, I totally agree. Right now we are in a neon meta, which it's worse than the ISO meta. So neon
Oh.
is about to get nerfed, hopefully. But I think that the main thing that was added to her was the accuracy when she is sliding was raised. So like
Oh, I see. Okay.
she like when she's sliding, she has perfect accuracy, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's just straight laser beams, which is an issue in and of itself.
But back to the ISO meta. So when ISO got buffed, he was able to like he was super crazy. I think he got shield immediately. He had 2
Mhm.
charges of it, and like when you kill a person, you get the shield back.
Yeah.
That is one of the times where it was the player and not the character's fault. Because like there's it doesn't matter if he has the multiple shields. It's because if you're a good player, it benefits you. If you're a bad
You
if
know
you're
how to make it work for you. It's
right.
making the kit work for you. Like a smart ISO, especially smart ISO, I feel, because I've going back to my limited knowledge and
Mm-hmm.
play history with other people who played ISO. A good ISO will be able to pick out the strongest like threat at the current moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I've watched a few of my friends who play ISO yoink them out of the fight into the fucking gulag.
In the
And
goal
as
again.
that's going on, everyone outside is getting steamrolled. Everyone
Yeah.
on their team is getting steamrolled because they've lost their key. They're like their key
Mm-hmm.
anchor in that fight.
Yeah. Like it's
Smart
not.
plays make everything.
Yeah, it's not about because like I've seen like when he was at his prime, there's some shitty ISO players. I'm like, there's still a lot of shitty like people who pick ISO now. They're still shit.
Oh yeah, that hasn't changed.
But if you're really good and you still lock in ISO, that's like it's an extra buff that like you don't get shot the first time, so you get a chance to fight back.
Exactly.
It's like a second life. But yes, we'll go into more questions about you. I actually want to
Mhm.
know this is what inspired your username?
Okay. So that is actually off of an inside joke with friends. Because at one point, I jumped into, I think it was like my first ever like Discord call with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like IRL friends. I'd been playing on Xbox for a long time before then, and so
Mm-hmm.
I had a very specific username, which was very similar. So I jumped into the Discord call with my tag being, or my display name being pretty much my Xbox gamer tag, which was I'm not gonna bring it up, but needless to say, I jump in, and one of my friends at the time who was like not paying too much attention, he was doing something else. He kind of like glances up and he goes, "Who's this Mick Canadian guy?" And we started ragging him for it. It was so funny. I was laughing.
Mick Canada.
And so that's sort of stuck. And so I've just sort of left it.
Damn. Wait, so it's like always been Mick Canada, and then you just stuck with it?
Pretty. Yeah, it's like as soon as it was like as soon as I got hit with Mick Canadian, I'm like, okay, that's it. No, I'm not changing. I'm gonna like what my original name. I'm scrapping that. Fuck that. I'm doing this. And so I've sort of used that as a username for just about most everything.
That's hilarious.
So when I transitioned into streaming, I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, Mick Canadian. Mick Canadian. That's it.
I love how like we've mentioned like in 20 because like you hang out with the gang sometimes.
I need to hang out more.
Yeah, no, I mean it's fine, right? Like you work at your own pace. Everyone's working at their own pace. But I'm saying like when your new model came out, everyone was just like he just drops stuff and leaves.
Yeah.
You're like the king of not giving a fuck. You're just like, yep, this is me.
Here it is. It was so funny too, because I'm like, because I just got the model from my art mama Dante, and I'm like, okay. I'm playing this for so long, and I think I hit a point where I was just in my head too much, and I went, I'm gonna pick a date. I'm gonna, like debut it real quick, and then we're just gonna go right into whatever I had planned that day.
Yeah.
So, in very much me style, nonchalantly, I just show off the new model. I'm like, give credit where credit is due. Yeah. For like half an hour or so, or half an hour, 45 minutes, I spend time on talking about stuff, and then game. That's it.
That's the same vibe as like your name. So like everyone has like this crazy lore. Like from like they're just like, yeah, I was named after this, and this. You're like, this guy said something, and that's it. That's it. That's my name.
Like I'm on and off writing lore, but like because I get too busy, I will forget at some points. So I'm like, okay, I don't have that ready. Like I'm not gonna worry about what I have ready, what I don't have ready. I'm just gonna take what I have now, present, walk off stage.
I'm out. Oh shit, that's funny. So I'm gonna ask you, how did you get started with VTubing? Like where did you discover it? Like who did you come by and you're like, I would like to do that?
So funny story about that one. Have I introduced Ocean the Explorer at all? Actually, no. Yeah, I have. In the you remember Ocean? Remember Ocean?
Yes, I know Ocean.
So, I believe this was back in what 2018, 2019. Just before COVID.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sitting in a Discord call with Ocean, who at the time had already like left, because he used to stay in Canada. That's not a hidden secret or anything like that. He used to be in Canada and then he left.
Yo, y'all been homies that long?
Yeah, no, we've hung out for a little longer than that.
Damn.
Like I've got friends that I've like known since what was it, elementary school, and we still talk. We still shoot the shit. Like we'll sometimes like either I'll swing by to his place or he'll swing by to my place. We'll shoot the shit. We'll have like some drinks, and then we'll go on our way, and like nothing happened.
Damn.
But with Ocean, we were sitting in a Discord call, and he was getting into Hololive JP at the time. So he was showing me all these like funny clips of like Corone, of Kiryu Coco. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like Kiryu Coco was probably what made me think of VTubing as a little more viable, because like it's showing me, okay, there's an EN audience, like someone's catering to that. And then Hololive EN came out, Niji Sanji EN, all the bigger corpos like past, from that point onward started like catering to a little more of an English audience. I'm like, you know what? Ocean, me and you, we say funny, dumb shit all the time, and we go, why the fuck are we recording that? Why don't we just start streaming?
Yeah.
And then we'd still have these moments where we're like, bro, why were you recording? Why were we on stream when we said this? To this day.
Oh
to
my
this
god.
very day.
We became streamers for what?
Like, what are we doing this for?
Damn. Dude, that's awesome. So you haven't tried like IRL streaming beforehand, like IRL, or it was just like straight into VTubing?
It was pretty much like straight into VTube. I never did any sort of IRL thing. I pretty much did like a no cam like a little beforehand in 2020, I think. I started like dipping my foot into it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't the most consistent. I really sort of built that consistency up in like 2023.
Me too.
Was when I really like buckled down and I'm like, okay, like do this. I'm going in. I'm in.
Dude, yeah. I see. That's cool though. Like this is well, it's semi like we can thank Hololive, but it's one of those original stories where it's just like me and my friend, we found this thing and we're like, yeah, we're both in. I think you're the only like set of people, like, you know how people mention, they're like, yeah, my friends like got me into VTubing. This is like the first time it's kind of like
I've name dropped somebody specifically.
Yeah, but it's just like you both started a journey together. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like, oh, yeah, my friend like introduced me. But it's like, nah, we're both in this.
Like we know, like with me and Ocean, we both know we're equally as marketable and funny in different aspects. And so we're like, Ocean, you say some of the most out of pocket shit I've ever heard anyone say, and to this day, no one's beat him. He still has that record. He still says the most random, out-of-pocket, quotable shit. Oh, and I fucking love it. It's so funny. This man is quote material.
Oh shit, we need to do more collabs, brother. Where have you been?
You see, we've been dead.
24/7 needs you guys. We only hire the unhinged over here.
Oh, perfect. We're in. I play this like it's hilarious because I play the straight man to Ocean's goofy ass fucking quotable shit.
No.
And so I remember I joined I got an invite from Ken Lamania to join a collab server. I hang out in there like all the time. I'm shooting the shit with everybody, but I think near the beginning I had invited Ocean.
Right.
And our dynamic has given us the moniker of Ornstein and Smoke. We are the Dark Souls dual boss fight. We run your fade with the dumbest shit. Flashbang, leave.
Oh no. That's honestly, that do be you too. Like,
there are other people that have similar dynamics, but with me and Ocean, it's that was our dynamic. That's what we got.
I'm waiting to do that duos competition because I know that it's gonna be fucking ratchet as fuck.
Oh, 100%. I'm not gonna lie, if I turn around and go, Ocean, shut the fuck up, stop talking, just please stop fucking talking. That is me in the most respectful way, telling Ocean, hey buddy, I love you, stop, don't. Don't, please, no.
So yeah, it's like I think right now, like, so the person that I hang out with the most right now is Athena, Miss Tina Farrell. She does, I feel like I need a competition because like I offered to do an entire video of Athena's one-liners because she just says shit sometimes and it's just like, run that by me again? What did she say?
Just hold up, run it back. What do you say?
She's been hanging out with like a lot of our unhinged friends, and she's been getting a little too unhinged.
Yes, the brain rot spreading via mitosis. I see.
But at the same time, she doesn't stream. Like, we have a 24/7 curse where once you debut, you don't stream anymore. All of my talent stops streaming.
That's it. Oh no.
Some of them still
Oh,
stream, but
God.
it's just like she like I would like to stream more with her because she says some funny shit sometimes, and it's just like I wish that I caught it. I wish that I caught it because it's fucking funny.
The similar notion of, dog, why were we recording? Why was I
Yumi
why did I not have the
underscore
camcorder pointed
K0
right at
followed
you
your
when you said that
channel.
dumbass shit?
Right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So I'm gonna assume because you are so busy at times, like do you have a set schedule?
Yeah, usually it's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday where like I've set for sure time aside to stream.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the like how severely busy I am for that week,
Yeah.
I will either limit it to just those days, and if I'm feeling like shit, I'll consider not like yeah, depending on the day, I'll like consider not streaming. But I'll have times like this week
Yeah.
where I streamed yesterday, I streamed Monday, I'm streaming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be on a collab Saturday, and I'm also on another collab Sunday.
Oh,
So
my god.
I really only get like Friday as a break
Right.
from not streaming. But like obviously I'll have some time Saturday, Sunday before collabs to like relax.
Mm-hmm.
So like part of the reason I also have my schedule like the way it is like if you look at it, a lot of the times it's like 9 in the evening EST.
Right.
Like I get home, like IRTB from whatever I'm doing that day. I come home and I sometimes am just dead tired, right?
Yeah.
So it'll take me like I'll get back maybe at around 5:30 ish.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from that point to before I start, I am like resting and recovering, like
Right.
resetting my mental state along with like any sort of fatigue I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go live, and then I'll like go until midnight, stop stream, and then go to bed.
Sheesh. Yeah. I wish that I could stream because like I know a lot of people they stream. Well, there's just like people. There's the morning people. There's the no one streams like morning and noon. It's just it's like rare. But like
Yeah.
when people come home from work, I want to do more even. So like the best time for me, like right now, most of my collabs are 5 to 7, like that's the first starting times. I would like, because like the thing is, I live with my family, so I can't do those DGen hours. But a
Yeah.
lot of my friends do the DGen hours, and I'm like, I never see you, because you start stream at like 1 a.m. in the morning. On top of like the
Yup.
EU people having to stream at like noon. I'm like, I wake up then.
Like I know that struggle. I've got EU friends. Like I'm sitting like it could be an office day for me, and I'm sitting at work and filling out paperwork and shit.
Mhm.
And I'll see at like 10 in the morning a casual like Rio Asada stream. I'm like, Rio, I know you're EU, but Jesus Christ, I'm doing work right now. I can't jump into your stream right now. Please.
It's a good mix. Like if you have a bunch of homies that are both, like you'll have since I am a unemployed queen. When I did my subathon, Cough, Ocean, and Cal.
Ocean. Yeah, you may.
I think it's only me and Lyra who stream like pretty early. But they do have, so if you stream early, like around noon, you're a good fan base that you'll get is in the EU times because they're up.
Yeah, they're
And
up around that
then
time.
If you want an NA, you do everything past 9 p.m.
Pretty much.
Like 3 a.m. works for them.
DJ hours, complete total DJ hours.
Yeah.
They're up from like an active from 9 till like 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's a 9 to 5 right there.
It's a real 9 to 5 for them. Just a really fucked up 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know if a lot of people stream between like 4 and 7, but I'll be getting no views.
4 to 7. 4 to 7. I think I feel like there's a market for that, but also I have no idea because I don't stream around this times.
The market ain't coming to me.
I don't know. Maybe it's going. Maybe it's going to the bigger VTubers.
Yeah, maybe I need to stop streaming at the same time Iron Mouse is. I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
I'm being goofy. It's okay. I love whoever ever English is
Whoever
hard.
shows up.
Whoever shows up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on to. What are you? So like I know that you list a bunch of games that you enjoy playing on and off stream, but like what would you consider to be like your favorite kind of games or your favorite game?
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna let my personal bias take over. Halo.
Oh shit! Okay. I see.
I had like my first like big console game was Halo. Like when I got my first Xbox 360, I had 2 games: Modern Warfare 3 and Halo Reach. I played through Modern Warfare 3. I played a little bit of the multiplayer. I'm like, this is cool. This is fun. I'll come back to this.
Yeah.
I played Halo Reach since I picked it up till the day fucking the 360 died and moved on to the Xbox One.
Right.
I was playing Reach.
Damn.
I found that game is where I found my like squad of boys, where we went on to play like Rainbow Six Siege. That is how long I've played with them, and I still continue to play and talk with them.
That's crazy.
Like we met playing Halo Reach custom games.
Yeah.
We played a shit ton of Griffball. We would do the campaign. We would build maps. We'd like at one point when my friends had an idea for a machinima project, and I was like helping him with like map building, like scripting, like directing, the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. Right. And then once that ran its course, we stuck together. We found like new games to play. We played Halo Wars. We played Black Ops 2, which is a game we also continuously played because of zombies and multiplayer, because that shit was the fucking bomb.
Yeah.
And I think around the time Rainbow Six Siege did its closed beta, I like signed up, got an entry to that, and I gave my friends, like my boys, codes. And then since that point forward, for 4 years of the game's life, for 4.5 years of the game's life, we played.
Damn.
We have since been burnt out. The game is completely different from when we stopped.
Yeah, games be doing
I
that.
remember going back, I think it was 3-4 weeks ago sometime from now, and like I went and just picked it back up and I did it on stream. And fun. It was still kind of fun to play, as much as you'd expect from Rainbow Six.
Right.
We lovingly call it Painbow.
Painbow. Listen, if you need people to play with, invite Yale. Yale will play.
Based. Someone to suffer with me. Who knows? Maybe if I get a team together, we go back and play ranked. I've since forgotten.
I'll see. I don't know if Rox would be into it, but I'll ask.
Let's go.
Yeah, cause I always get invites from Comotech to play, because they play Halo Infinite, like a lot of it. And
oh yeah.
That game's huge. I don't have enough storage to play Halo.
Oh yeah. It demands so much space from you.
But it's just like
just to play the multiplayer, but
I didn't
fun game as much as it is.
I didn't grow up like playing games and stuff. So this following section, I'm gonna be asking. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna ask it because I haven't like fathomed the idea of making friends off of video games. As someone who plays, obviously, if you're playing Valorant, don't make friends with people on Valorant. That's weird.
You see, you're making friends on Valorant. Stop that. Get some help.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, they only want you to be their kitten, but that's. Cause like, okay, so what I'm imagining is like, you know, the games that I usually play, max would be an hour.
Yeah.
Of playing with somebody. Like I've never been in a situation where I'm like, I want to be friends with that person, and then you add that person, and then you become friends. You get in touch with them. Like how does that work? In the sense of like back in, because you know how people like make friends off of like COD lobbies, which is weird, but like
See, at that point, it's like with COD lobbies, it's a guy thing where we will talk that mad shit. We will go into a match, continue talking that mad shit. By the end of that game, those guys that have been talking that mad shit are now fucking best friends. Like they've been
Yeah.
friends for years.
which is crazy.
I know it's a weird guy thing where we can like we can be throwing hands 1 minute, the next minute we're sitting down, we're like cracking open cold ones and like tell each other our life story.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like is that what how you gain friends over video games? Is like, you know,
Not always. A lot of the time for me specifically, it's like with my like longtime crew that I've ran with, we bonded over like just playing Halo. It was literally like I joined it was another at that point it was another custom game lobby, but I was invited by someone that was on my friends list that I had like that I played a game with, played like 1 or 2 games with. They added me, I like added them back, and they randomly hit me with an invite and a message saying, you know, we need like one more for this custom game. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Very, very, very reminiscent of the Canada versus US game.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, sure, I'll jump in, easy enough. So we started going with it with this custom game. I'm sitting in like an Xbox party chat with these guys, and we just started shooting the shit. We just started talking. The game progresses. We're like calling shit out, like, you know, in-game calls and all this.
Right.
And at the end of the game, like maybe a handful of the guys that were in the party stayed, including me, and we're like, want to do another one? And then we just continue playing. And
Okay,
sort of
so
like,
it's one of those like
came back and forth.
friends with a
like,
friends thing.
played.
That would
Yeah.
make sense to me. I was because like what I was imagining was like you spend half an hour like the scenario that I painted, because like, you know how if you make friends on Discord it makes sense because you can like vibe check them and they're constantly they're there for access, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like same with like getting VTubers like on Twitter, like you can see what they're about. But when you randomly load into a game with somebody, like I can't imagine me being friends with one of my teammates.
Like especially like, say for me, it's got to be like we work together well enough for me to like talk to you and be like, hey, you want to play? Want to go for another one?
Yeah.
Because I remember having situations in like Siege where I solo queue. First off, that's a fucking cry for help.
I'm like, you okay?
That's a cry for help.
You okay over there?
One of the few times I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna solo queue in just like random quick play, whatever. And the team I'm playing with, we could either be getting steamrolled or we're steamrolling. It doesn't matter. We just work well.
Yeah.
And we like at the same time we're like in like VoIP or team like was it not VoIP? I mean VoIP is also a thing, but like, you know, text chat too. And we're just shooting the shit. We're like making call outs if we have the time. You know, we're having a conversation. Very rarely do I ever extend the like, you know, the friend request and like, hey, you want to play some more? Like, it's got to start, I think, from there.
Right.
At least in my experience, in my opinion, like it sort of starts from there. You kind of have to at least vibe and work well together in order for shit to like progress.
Yeah.
You can still have the random, you know, the odd, you know, both parties talking mad shit and then they're best friends.
Yeah.
Like, the next day. And I think that in and of itself is a like unique, still it's a similar kind of experience.
Right.
Except for them, they are how do I say? Like they're pretty much like showing how they work.
Right.
Right. It's an unconventional way of like showing the other party how you work, and at the end of the thing, like it's either they vibe with it,
Right.
or they fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Because that's the slow strat taken to an extreme.
Yeah. I'll put it into perspective. It's just like I would never imagine. Well, okay. I'll preface this. So, right now, I chronically live online. I don't really have many IRL friends, but all my friends are on the internet. And
Yeah.
I'm imagining myself. It's just like I'm about to get married.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a bunch of people that I never met in my life at my wedding. There's a bunch of VTubers at my fucking wedding. Cause like my aunt and my uncle last year they got married and in Hawaii, and he in a part of his wedding party he invited his guild mates from, I think they were playing WoW. I'm not
That
sure.
makes sense.
And I'm just like, that's crazy how you meet people on the internet and you've bonded over the internet with them for so long. Like, even if you haven't met them in person, they're at your wedding, bruv.
Like, at that point, right? That bond that would normally have been built,
Right.
not online, that
Right.
was built online, have like sharing like experiences, hard times, good times, especially for stuff like WoW, for MMOs. I feel like that's a very strong and it's a very specific connection.
Right.
I haven't gotten into an MMO myself.
Right.
At least one that I like stick with. But the same thought and principle to normal relationships would apply very similarly there.
Right.
And it applies to pretty much every game. It's just it gets executed differently. But it's a crazy thought to have because, you know, not it doesn't happen as often. At least it used to not happen as often.
Yeah. Now it's
Now with
more
everybody
common.
exactly. Like, we're that generation of we grew up online.
Yeah.
We had access to the internet.
Like
This has only become more commonplace.
Like for my wedding, I expected it to be like my family. Right now, I don't want my family to, like my immediate family, yes, but like you know, my dad's cousins and cousins. I would never have expected some random girl from the U.S. to be like one of my bridesmaids. You know,
Yeah.
Like I'm down, Athena. If you're watching this, I want you to be one of my bridesmaids.
She finds out this right here.
Right now. I'm not getting married anytime soon, but I'm saying like if I get married, I would like Athena to be there. And it's crazy
100%.
because it's just like I met her over VTubing.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? I DM'd this. No, actually, no. Rox DM'd her on Twitter. But I played this Valorant with this girl, and she's showing up in my life. Like, what? What's going on?
Life
Or even
works
how
in
me and
mysterious
Rox
ways.
met. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I'm just saying, life works in mysterious ways. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's what Yume says. Like, things happen.
Yeah.
I introduced two people online because they had mutual interests and they got married 4 years later. That's, you see?
Nice.
That shit's crazy.
It normally starts upon like common interest. Usually that's how it always will start.
Right. And it's just like I like, it's obviously like meeting strangers for the first time is like scary because you have no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you have no idea what to expect.
I've always had bad, like, not me personally, but like when I was in other Discord servers, like,
Yeah.
and you see whatever, like in the VTuber community, like every time there's an IRL meetup, something bad always happens, and it's just like that's what like nerves me sometimes.
Yeah, the fear is real. That, you know, it hasn't happened to you, but you know it happens common enough. It's
Right.
common enough place. So, you know, even though it hasn't happened to you, you're not exempt. You can still
And
experience
it's like the thing was like we obviously met up together because we trusted each other to meet in person, right? It's just like I know you from online, like we chill together, we're good, and then stories come out, and then you're like, the fuck.
It's like, bro.
I mean, when we met, we were chill.
Oh yeah, we were just chill.
Yeah, actually, like I'm really like happy that the circles that I run in, like there may be drama here and there, but I've always said everything has been dealt with behind closed doors. But
Yeah.
even like in real life, like meeting people in real life, like I think it just shows that I choose good people to surround myself around. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That nothing bad happened during that Anime North weekend, except for the guy who tried to rob a stall.
Which was crazy. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
but it had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with the circle we run in.
But I'm like, you were chill. Jacob was chill. Even
Yup.
like Anari is a real troll online, but in
Mhm.
person he was like respectful and like he was just like we met up, we talked, he left. You know? Oh, Vi was a vibe.
Yeah, Vi was there too. That was awesome. Vi,
Mhm.
Jake, everybody. I loved that meetup. Like,
Yeah.
it's still such a positive memory for me. I think back to it like all the time.
And that fucking you trying to find that Arknight's fucking panel.
I'm like, it was already closed by the time we like separated. It was the door was closed. I'm like, ah, fuck, whatever, it's fine. I'll just go. Maybe they'll run out another one next year.
And I think like I'm very nervous for Anime Boston because there's gonna be way more people. I think it was great that it was just like 5-6 of us, right? That's easy to manage. And people we weren't like Vi didn't stay at the hotel. It was like literally just me, Rox, and Jakku. Like you guys just showed up and were there.
Oh yeah,
So we didn't have to deal with any like that kind of drama.
exactly.
But for Anime Boston, it's gonna be a fuck ton of people. I'm
It's
scared.
gonna be a shit ton of people. Everyone's gonna like have to. The issue is everyone's gonna have to get set up and like go to their hotels. It's almost reminiscent of like whenever I'll see, like the big streamers. They'll do their vlogs of like going to AX
Yeah.
or
TwitchCon.
something else or TwitchCon, and it is a logistical nightmare to get everything and everyone like where they need to be at the right time.
Yeah.
Like you could have the most strict schedule, and shit still goes sideways.
Yeah, because people are
that's life.
fucked.
Like, I don't know. It'll be a time for sure with Anime Boston, but I think you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think everyone's like excited and like everyone. I think they're well behaved for the most part. There won't be some crazy like stories or accusations. Wink, wink. You motherfuckers. If you do anything, I swear to God.
It's a quick trip to the Forever Box.
But like for sure, like because I've said this. I will always extend my hand to help anybody, like with, because like I love organization and stuff, clearly.
Evidently.
But like, I think because in the beginning I really wanted to be involved and being like, yeah, we should get like a whole block together, and I wanted to schedule stuff. I'm like, that's gonna be way too stressful for me. Everyone's gonna do their own thing, like get their own Airbnbs or hotels and stuff, and deal with like all the stressful stuff. But like I can organize like a meetup time. I can organize like because I want to do a panel as well. But I think like I tell everyone like my plans for Anime Boston is day one I'm going shopping.
Yeah.
Always go shopping day one, and since I am merging into hybrid, I think if I don't want people to be hovering me like a lot, I'm gonna try streaming, like IRL streaming or vlogging. Because like I'm gonna try this weekend because okay, I'm announcing this. I'm doing it the Canadian way. Is I'm just gonna drop it, and whoever is here knows.
Now you know. The classic of the Canadian way.
There is a game expo, like it's a mini con happening this Saturday, and I'm gonna try to IRL stream it because I only have one phone. Like I don't know how content creators like I think they have multiple phones to make content and like TikToks and stuff. I wanted to originally make TikToks, but then I'm like I have to set shit up and I have to do this, do that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up somewhere, have it live stream, and then do like my interviews and stuff, and then clip them and then post them on TikTok.
That's really smart. That's really fucking smart.
Work smarter, not harder, guys.
Exactly. Listen, be efficient. And if anyone questions you about efficiency, remind them that it's just being cleverly lazy.
Yeah. Why would I edit like multiple TikToks about me interviewing people if I can just clip it and ship and send it?
Exactly.
Also because I'm going by myself, so I think it will comfort me like talking to chat while I'm like trying to do these interviews. So
Yeah, that definitely helps. And having something to like stave the brain away from like thinking about, you know.
Just standing there by myself. Do.
Exactly.
Speaking about conventions and stuff, I know that you, because you were saying like you always go to Anime North and stuff.
Yep.
Any other conventions that you want to go to or plan to go to?
Okay. There's a for sure goal that I eventually want to do a trip to like just at least once AX.
Yes.
I feel like that's sort of a goal everyone kind of has.
Yes.
But for sure AX, maybe think about TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Maybe some more local ones, some that are more within reach. I don't know, because currently my situation doesn't allow me to take as many trips as I'd like.
Right. Right.
But if I could, why the fuck not? I start traveling. I start doing like literally wherever I feel like.
Yeah.
Fuck it, go to like, you know, Vancouver, show up to like, you know, a con there. Why the fuck not?
They probably have the good shit too.
Yup.
Toronto has the worst.
Like, AN used to not be so like as it is now. It used to be so good. Then COVID hit and like everything.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I was
like
literally...
my experiences with in 2018 and 2019 completely different from like, because 2020 was closed. 2021 I think it tried to open back up.
Right.
But then it canceled and did it online instead. 2022 was the first time it came back out of COVID, and it was depressing.
Yeah. Cause like I think, cause I hyped up. So I brought rocks this year because I hyped up the year before. Cause the year before it wasn't like too bad. It kind of it was still bad, but the panels were fucking fire the year before.
They were so good.
And I was just like, oh my god, you would like this. It's Final Fantasy. You would like this. It's Persona. You would like this. It's like more JoJo's Persona, whatever. And then I brought him here this year, and all the panels were shit.
All the panels were so mid, except like the fighting game history one. That was pretty good.
It was
Ross is totally into that one.
he was excited about it, but I felt it was kind of like the delivery was kind of boring.
Yeah, the delivery was. It was a classic PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, I was hyped that there was a fighting game like panel. I'm like, oh my god, perfect for you. You love FGC. And then he's just going through the slides. Yeah, and during this era, Tekken showed up, and I'm like, the fuck? I think I fell asleep.
Like, bro, hype that shit up a little bit.
Oh my god, wait, I
Give
did.
some gameplay. Give like a video. Oh, you did.
I
didn't notice.
No, I think you left to go to the Arknights thing. I fell asleep in the front row.
Oh my god.
It was because it was the last one we went to. We were tired, and I was just like, he's reading off of a PowerPoint. I'm falling asleep, and then Rox is nudging me. He's like, wake up! Stop sleeping in the front row. I was like, I'm tired.
Thanks to you.
He sees me sleeping in the front row.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I can't blame you for that,
dude.
Like, if they put a little more effort into the presentation, like, you know, had some clips, had some like examples of like, you know, of the games themselves, like show some rounds, maybe even do like a quick round, right?
Yeah.
That definitely would have elevated the presentation.
Dude, at least like, cause like, you know what is fun though? Like the game shows.
Oh, the game shows are actually kind of fun.
Even the small ones, like if you're like doing like a trivia, I think the panel before the the history one, they were like giving out like pins and stuff for like if you did like the guessing. or whatever.
I think that the one. Okay, so it was after we like split up because everyone went to go because we did the VTuber meetup pick,
Right.
and then I remember me and Rox we headed over in advance back to the specific hall
Yeah.
where we knew the FGC the fighting game history panel was happening, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
still
yeah.
before that time. So we were sitting in the Gundam
The Gundam one. Yeah.
history like panel, like quiz panel, and that was so much fun. Me and Rox were shooting the shit. I was like giving answers that I thought were right, and they were just fucking right. We were watching the teams like vie for their point. It was fun to watch. It was a fun
Yeah.
experience to be a part of.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about. Those are fun. Even though it's like super basic, like getting the crowd interactive, like I think since he was going through like a slide thing, like no one really wanted to make like there's a comment here and there, but people like, wasn't this happening in this year or whatever? Something about Street
Yeah.
Fighter, and I'm like, everyone sounds like a know-it-all. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda. It's like when you get into, especially with fighting games, it is a very tight knit niche where if you've been in it, you have that knowledge, you have that history, right?
Yeah.
And it's no knock to the guys that do know.
Right.
They're just, to them they're just they're thinking maybe they know about this or whatever. To guys like on the outside, you're like me and you, we're a little more on the outside. We don't know this. It could kind of sound snobbish.
Actually. Yeah, but back to like I have never, so like when I first started doing the VTubers of the week, like people were all, when I asked this question, people would be like, I really want to go to TwitchCon, and I've never had the want to go to TwitchCon because I'm like, it's a bunch of like IRL streamers. I'm like, I'm more of a weeb.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until this year when like everyone, not in my inner circle, but like a lot of like our homies or like mutuals on Twitter, they all went to TwitchCon, and I'm like, y'all be going to TwitchCon?
Watching like so many of the mutuals and like other people that I've like just seen on Twitter say, oh yeah, I'm up, and like just randomly, oh yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon. Hello?
Where's my invite?
When was this? When was this? Where's my invite? Hello?
I'm like, I know you guys wanted to go, but you didn't say that you were going.
When was the confirmation?
And then I was just like, oh my god, like I would love to meet you guys, like Sofa and Blue. I'm like, and then you see that they're rubbing shoulders with fucking OTV, and you're like, huh? I want to say hi to Toast.
Come on, please.
Because like I assumed that like if you go to like TwitchCon and stuff, you would never see like the top dogs.
It would be a rare occurrence for sure.
I thought that like they would only do like meetups and stuff. Like you wouldn't be rubbing shoulders with fucking Pokimane. She's taking pictures with fucking Pokimane.
Yep.
And I'm like, that could be me.
It could have been me. The thing is, I think with a lot of the like the top dogs, the more 1%, they will go. But because I don't know for sure the location.
Right.
So I can't say for sure, but it's probably just like a pretty big like area that they've got to cover.
Right.
And so they're probably organizing meetups, but they're also going to be in the general hall, like just chilling. Probably more than likely streaming.
True.
Doing a vlog.
True.
Right. It's like, hey, vlog, TwitchCon vlog, day whatever. Right. And they're just shooting the shit. They're doing like a just chatting thing, like a Gazatsu, and it's good content for them to do.
Yeah, and also like I think it was mainly the person that met the most. It was Blue because she's a big content creator for like as a VTuber for Valorant. So she's going to like these Valorant after parties and meeting all these other content creators, and I think that's where she met OTV and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just like, how did you even get in? I want to go.
Please.
It sucks. I don't stream Valorant no more. I feel like it's very, unless like you're good at the game, it's hard to stream Valorant, especially because mental wise, like you want to play well. But at the same time, like if you're playing well, I get too locked in.
Yeah.
And then I stop talking.
It can get like that. Like a habit I'll always have, especially like when I do stuff. Say like War Thunder. I play a shit ton of War Thunder all the time. I'm not good by any means, but I'm not terrible.
Right.
So a lot of the time, like my strategy to combat like being silent is literally just saying what I'm doing, walking through my train of thought.
Yeah.
Right. And that helps with just retaining, attention for like I'm talking the strategy, like like I know this shit like a science. It doesn't always work, but at the same time, like talking audiences through what you're doing while you're focused is also a way of getting people to be engaged with what you're doing.
They're trying to grab your own attention too.
Yeah, it helps. It definitely helps, especially like when I do it. Like I'm like, okay, are they over there or are they over there? Am I gonna turn this goddamn corner and I'm gonna see a barrel pointed right in my face? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like talking yourself through your own ideas, and chat's just there for the ride.
That's content. Just you being schizo.
Exactly. It's pretty much if you meet somebody that does the same thing you do a collab, it's schizo to schizo communication. What can I say?
You know what? We found out the code to streaming, guys.
Just be a schizo. That's it.
Because like a lot of people, especially like myself too, I am someone who loves to yap, but at the same time, I don't. Sometimes I feel I notice myself not yapping enough, and both can be possible at the same time.
Yeah, it can be possible at the same time in the same stream.
And
so like, you'll have moments when you want to talk and like you don't, and other times where you're just talking, you don't pay attention.
I feel the same way about like it's either streamers who are, I wouldn't say if you're soft spoken and quiet, like kind of shy, I guess.
Yeah.
Or like if you're not talking enough, I feel like you're not that into what you're streaming. So your viewers will also not be interested in what you're streaming because you're not into it either.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You'd want to have like a passion for like what it is that you're currently doing, or at least some form of interest, because having that interest means you're able to, because you also have to at that point turn it around and display to your viewership what it is that you're doing. And if you're not enthused, just like public speaking, if you're not enthused about the topic that you're talking about, chances are your audience isn't going to be enthused,
right?
And they're not going to pay attention. Because
I think in the future, if I get good at speaking, I would like to do reaction content. I enjoy watching Kenji a lot. He is great at reacting and like saying dumb shit. I feel like sometimes like if I try to not say too much unhinged shit, so I don't really talk a lot. Because I think I tried doing it with like sharing people my TikToks, because I think that it's like I'm trying to share interests right here. I think this is funny. If you think this is funny, then we both think this is funny, and we can talk about it together.
Exactly.
I've always like, I don't blame not having a chat. Well, it is a factor. Like a lot of people agree. I think like that's what I'm trying to get at is like people who don't yap a lot. It's very difficult when you don't have a chat to yap to, that you're consciously like being silent because you're not talking to anybody.
Yeah, and that's it's just a natural thing, I think,
right?
For just the just being a human being, right? Because we're all social creatures. When you have someone to riff off of, when you can have that conversation, it's easy to talk. When you have no one to talk to, you feel like you're talking, to dead air, a brick wall, the mirror. You're looking at yourself. You're trying to talk to yourself, and that's as a streamer, it is a hurdle to get over.
Yeah,
I feel. it is 100%. You kind of have to work to get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you me and Ocean, we've had this this understanding of, if you've made it big as a VTuber, chances are, like, with especially with like Niji Sanji, like, man, this isn't hate. This is in no way hate, but it's a funny realization.
Mm-hmm.
If you've made it, right, and you're a big streamer, are you like, you where have the brain cells gone? Because the shit you say is so fucking dumb but funny, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot, because you have to work out the, the ability to talk without anybody speaking, like,
Yeah.
without speaking to anybody. You have to work off the mental filters.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're like me, I keep my mental filters like locked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have hard lines that I will never cross
Yes.
on stream. Like, Chibi, you know what I look like.
Yes.
I can say specific things,
Yes.
but on stream, I don't say them because I know I will die. My career ends right there.
Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you.
Like, having the ability doesn't mean I should. So, like, it's being able to work those filters out, especially for me. That's my one big thing I need to work on. It's being able to just let some of the unhinged shit
right
out.
That's
and not think about it too much, and I still struggle with that.
I think I feel the same way. Okay, so I'll bring a couple of stories in. When Rox first started like streaming and stuff, he was kind of labeled from other people. He was labeled as being say-so, and I think he had like that filter on. Well, the filter that you were mentioning about, like that mental filter where he doesn't want to get like canceled for stupid shit or say something completely unhinged. Because I think he wouldn't even swear on stream.
Oh yeah.
And I think after like hanging out with us, he's kind of trying to be like, I don't give a fuck anymore. You know, he swears on stream like a lot now. But he's just like, I want to be me. You know, I don't want to be this perception of anything but myself. You know.
Yeah.
And it's
that's the thing, right? It's like. You have to put on, like, there are streamers, both IRL, like face cam,
right,
and VTubers alike, where we will have an image that we present, and more than likely it is not how we like fully are off stream, off cam, right. And I've had this talk with Ocean and with my art mother Dante, because Dante also used to stream. He's currently on hiatus. He's doing some other stuff. But when we thought, especially like with me and Ocean, because while talking with Dante, because he was making our models, we were also having to think about how we wanted to present ourselves.
Right. Exactly.
And a lot of the talk was revolving around making sure that it is still somewhat you, while also still keeping up your appearance. So a lot of my stuff, I will phrase it in the more like sort of military, like structured, regimented kind of way. So like I'll have my specific formats, which funnily enough, I'll say it right now, I've shown it off to some people. But I have like a text, like a notepad document of all of my formats, because I can't be asked to write it out by hand every single goddamn time. And I used to do that.
You're crazy.
For months. And
bro, why would you do that?
I'm so tired. That's just my brain like constantly like hitting a brick wall before realizing I could have just gone around the wall.
Yeah, dude.
So like, I now have that like that like quick reference where I just like I'll drag, select, copy, paste.
Yes. Exactly.
And I'll just fill in the in between, like making a sandwich.
Yeah.
Easy. And the way I present myself with especially with the way I've sort of branded myself, it allows me to be more free flowing with how I am. right? Because there's no notion of like of a say so mercenary.
Right.
Right? You can play nice, but at the end of the day, a mercenary is a fucking is a hit, not a hitman, but like muscle for hire.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So it allowed, like, with my branding, it allows me to be more like crass. Allows me to like swear literally to be me.
Yeah.
Because it taps into like my design, my branding. It taps into my interests, my core interests, while still allowing me to be me, but put up the, the not the front, but the
Character,
presentation, the
yeah.
character. And for that was a long-winded tangent. Needless to say, all of that was TLDR. You need to be able to like have some sort of leeway and space to breathe with your image. Otherwise, you will burn out.
Yes.
And that's where you see a lot of like these Twitter posts of like, I'm going on hiatus, I'm going on this, like I feel like I'm burnt out after like 6 months. It's because of the image you're presenting is becoming too taxing for you. And it's not a knock to that design, it's not a knock to that original idea.
Right.
It's just
it's
you
hard.
wanted to do something, you thought it was cool, you did it, and now instead of it being something you constantly can do that you don't think about, it is like working another job.
It is. Oh my god, it is.
Like, to break it down into brass tacks, hard tacks, streaming is another job. It's another obligation, especially if you're if you're a streamer, it's another obligation. You gotta if you want to grow, you gotta be constantly making content, regardless of how you do it.
Bro,
so
I'm
for me, like
sweating.
I stream. Like I stream, I don't have enough time to make. I know for a fact I want to make side content. I want to do videos. I want to do shorts. I want to do all like these cool passion projects for all this. I want to do like covers. I don't have time. In my normal day, I barely have time. But at least my minimal commitment that I have set to myself is to stream. And sometimes I'll go and I'll make clips. That's it.
That's me.
But like being able to do that and what I normally do, if it wasn't the way it was and I didn't have that both mental fortitude and giving myself that leeway, I would have burnt out so long.
Oh,
I may have burnt out in my first year and I would have asked for a hiatus. For me now, I'm like, I don't think about it. Like, I haven't thought about taking a break in how long.
Damn. Couldn't be me.
Imagine you didn't take a break. Couldn't be me.
I take too many breaks. I take too many breaks and it hurts. Oh, shit.
Listen, you take a break when you need it. It's just, for me, I've done it for so long where I didn't need it. Like, I just don't think about it. But I'll probably think about taking a break sometime soon. I know for sure I have to take one in January. Just because I'll be taking a trip for one of my best friends, because they're getting married.
Yay!
And he wants me to be best man. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
ooh.
he is my best friend. I've grown up with him since elementary up until now.
Damn.
Like, we're brothers, so I have to be there. So at that point, I'll be taking like a 2-week break, but I'll probably be taking pictures, maybe like vlogging the trip. And that's probably as much of my like commitment as I'm gonna make to being online and social. Otherwise, kind of like my weekends, I would just disappear from the internet.
Yeah.
Which is terrible for the algorithm. I know that. But like, if I don't, I will break.
Yeah, for sure. I have like exponentially well, I didn't even say that word correctly. I don't care.
It's okay. Roll with it.
Roll with it. I think I spent like a good year grinding out streaming. I feel like so it's been a little over a year since I stopped working. And also on top of that, like streaming is expensive. Like even if you do like I do the minimum, like I do everything for free.
Yeah.
But there's still some stuff like that quality of life stuff that you probably need to pay for to further your to further growing and streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like I tried so hard for like the year that I haven't been working to put everything into streaming, and it's still not enough. I
Yep.
even if I put 110% into streaming, I still didn't have enough time to do it. Editing videos, posting on multiple social media platforms, making sure that I'm entertaining during the time, like streaming for X amount of hours, and then maybe editing that entire fucking X amount of hours, clipping, fucking there. No time in the world do you have to do it like all on your own. That's why a
No,
lot of
no,
successful
not at all.
people they have a team. But when you're
Exactly.
small, I can't afford to pay anybody.
Exactly. 100%. Like, I've
Like,
got friends like lined up. I've asked, because one of my buddies does video editing. And I went to him like this is last year. I still haven't gone to him because I'm like, I don't one like my I have that cash flow, but at the same time I've got other things to do.
Must be nice.
I've got other things to pay for. No, trust me. By the end of like 2 weeks,
yeah,
all
gone.
that gone.
For real,
Gone.
for sure, for real.
So it's like, one, I don't want to make that commitment to him, because if I do and I can't make that that sort of payment for that specific video.
Right.
I don't want to like bank on being a friend like, hey, can I wait? Can I like wait till like next week because when I get paid, right? I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Because I know they're willing to like give me a discount and whatnot. I'm like,
yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like you're telling me that this is there and this is an option and that you're willing to do this. Right now, I think I'm just gonna focus on like the absolute bare minimum.
Yeah, that's me.
Because that is all I can commit to, and a amazing amount of the time for a lot of us smaller streamers is just
right.
You kind of have to commit to the bare minimum and do as much as you can free. Like, there's no two ways about it. Unless you have that money to like to fund, like to throw in. Like, I think I spent about $600 on a Go XLR, and now I can do funny shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, I use it for 3 things, but boy, are those 3 things worth that money to me.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, cuz like because you know what, these conversations are great because like I'm giving myself epiphanies after epiphanies. Because I've been, because like you know how you like when you're living through shit, you kind of like get you get some ideas and like it kind of lingers your mind. Because I've been telling somebody, like people, that I want an actual mod, either to sit with me and hang out with me, like clip it. I need someone to clip stuff for me so I can make content, right?
Yes.
And it's just like, and then I want like video editors, I want like fucking, I don't know, a whole bunch of shit. And it's just like I didn't put enough money, like before I became unemployed, I didn't put away enough money to, even when I was employed, I didn't funnel anything into streaming. Like right now, this is what I want to do and this is what I want to grow with. I just don't have funds to push this to what I know that it can be, because I didn't invest anything into it and now I'm cooked.
it just takes longer.
Yeah,
as unfortunate as it is, it will take longer.
Because I believed in, because like obviously hard work does pay off.
It does.
And I believed, like I worked very hard to get like where I am, of course. It's just sometimes you need a little more.
Sometimes you kind of need just the extra oomph, And
it's just like you
I
don't,
feel that.
because like it took me like a year of doing it on my own to figure out I can't do it on my own. And
for some, they never make that epiphany.
Yeah,
they never do.
Yeah.
So they're sitting there scratching their heads and going, why am I not growing? Why is this not happening? It's because you need a support team. As much as you want to do this on your own. Believe me, we all do. If we could forego sleep, even still,
it wouldn't be
we
enough.
would not have enough time.
No.
But it would be something. It would be a step further than where we are right now. It is understanding that limitation and knowing that we kind of need help from others. I would love to have a mod that consistently sits with me. They don't have to clip anything. They just have to leave the bookmarks
Yeah.
so that I can go back and
Right.
clip that myself.
Mhm.
Because without it, honestly, I this may sound very weird to say. Um I cannot stand my own voice.
Oh yeah.
I and this is a thing that I know for sure happens with a lot of vocalists, with a lot
Oh
of
hell yeah.
like VAs. There's just this innate feeling of ugh
Yeah.
when we hear our own voice.
Yeah.
We feel disgust.
Yep.
And so I could not be bothered to go into my own VODs and
Watch the
listen
whole
to the
thing.
whole thing. No way. You could not pay me to do that because I would be sitting there feeling sick.
Oh my god. Let me tell you. I had so for my first subathon, I had a goal to do a cover. That cover my subathon was in May, by the way. That cover
Yep.
has not been in the works because I found out that I okay. I'm not entirely tone deaf, but when I record myself on this computer with this mic, I am tone deaf.
It sounds like you're tone deaf.
Yeah, so I will not be producing that cover for a while until I cuz I'm like I sing in VCs all the time. Like I love to sing. People don't like straight up being like, "Shut up, bitch, you sound terrible." It's not unbearable in voice calls and stuff. But when I hit record, goddamn!
You record and you go back and you listen, you go, what in the actual fuck?
I'm like, how do you guys
I get
tolerate
hit
me?
over head with it. Yeah. That is legit me. I have sat like and sung in VCs.
Mm-hmm.
I like toured from to places in my car when I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
I sing. I have sung for like my IRL friends on like long trips. Like we're sitting in the car, we're fucking jamming. I'm fucking going.
Mm-hmm.
I've literally heard them stop singing and just listen to me. I've had people tell me, "You have a great voice, like you can sing," and I sit there and I go, "What are you talking about?" Internally, I'm like, "What are you on? Are you sure that's me?" Because every time I hit record, I want to punch myself in the throat.
I was like, I wasn't this bad before. God damn. Someone possessed my mic. Clara?
Who? Why? Hey, Smart, I'm not funny.
Dude.
Finish it back.
Am I unpunked?
I'm getting punked. This can't be. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. It's over.
Like, it was so bad to the point where I'm like, because I'm like, yeah, I will always feel like I don't like my voice, but I'm comfortable enough to send him like raw vocals, right? Because like he's gonna put the auto tune on it. He's gonna tune that shit, right?
He's gonna tune that shit. He's gonna tune the music. It'll be like the raw vocals are just a step in the process.
Bro, it was so bad that I was just like, no, I'm not sending him shit. I can't send him this. I can't.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Oh, I know that feeling. You want to give something that you think is presentable enough for him to work with.
I'm like, how is he gonna work with this? How?
Exactly. You're like, how's this gonna happen? Like, I will tell you right now, I am on the road to like bettering myself in that regard, where I can at least to do recordings, because I have some like funny sound bits that I've made.
Yeah.
But I've also done a little bit of VA work for Ken when he was doing his Outfit 2 debut. There was a little thing he wanted to have as like a video, like a lore video for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. He asked me to like, voice a specific character.
Yeah.
And miraculously, is sometime in the afternoon. This was like what I think in June, I think, midsummer anyway. So it was like perfect weather. Everybody was up, and I had the ability to like just go full in on the VA work and the lines, and I was cranking out lines, and I was listening back, and I was not thinking about how much I hated my voice. I was thinking about the specific work I'm like, okay, let me try a different inflection here. Let me do this. Let me do that. If I change this slightly, if I change my tonation here, how does that sound?
Yeah.
I started breaking that down. And eventually I want to be able to do that with just my raw vocals and singing.
Yeah.
It's just it's a fucking wall to climb over.
Yeah.
It is a struggle to do.
It's...
Even professional VAs still struggle with this. The VA for Zealand still has this issue, and I will always point this out to myself when I have that thought. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Professionals have this problem. Don't talk. Don't talk.
Yeah. No, like 100%. I feel like for me, when I do voiceovers for my own TikToks, it's real quick, or like for my YouTube videos, since they're like quick sentences, they're okay with me. But when I swear to God, it sucks, especially when your boyfriend is a voice actor. I was recording stuff for the 24/7 debut, the debut videos, and I had him watch it, and he's just like, "Damn, girl, we need to fix this."
We need to run this back.
And it wasn't because it was bad, it was my delivery, because he knows that I could do way better, because like I like voice acting, you know.
It's fun.
He knows my potential. Like we do weird voices, he knows that like I can play a character. It was just like I show off myself as like a big girl boss, you know. I'm the mafia boss. I'm the big bitch.
Exactly.
But inside, I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. So I wasn't delivering the lines like, "Come in," you know? "Come in the room." And I was like, and then he was just like, "I know that you can do way better than this." And you know, I try. It was like I was also really stressed out because I'm just like, I want this debut to go well, and like it's like 24 hours before the debut like is gonna happen. I have to re-record all of this.
Yup.
And I was like stressed out. But he was giving really good advice. Like he's experienced. He has experience, you know. It's just like I know you, and I know what you can put out there. This isn't your best. Cause
exactly.
I was agreeing with him. I'm just like, I'm stressed out right now. It's just like I'm okay with mediocre, and I shouldn't be, you know.
It's especially evident when just starting, because when you take that look in, you're not you like looking at your own work, especially. It is a lot easier to be self-critical and psych yourself out.
Yeah.
Make it too complicated. When in reality, like the thought should be, you don't think about the big scale and like how everything will come together. Work on compartments of it first, and the idea, the thought process of break everything that is complicated down into its simplest parts and deal with it that way. So especially with in regards to, at least with the voice acting, it is, give your first take, run it back, and try to understand where especially you want the character, like the character you're voicing or whatever line is being delivered, how that's supposed to be delivered, and play that back against your recording, and that's where you can start fixing.
Because like I feel like what great voice actors do is that they'll do like a full, so it's such a sin what I do, but they'll record the whole thing, and then they'll edit out they'll edit and put in the parts that worked, right? Multiple takes in one full recording. I would do it line by line. The way that I edit it, because like I'm having a conversation with somebody and I was recording it line by line, so the inflections and like the tone, they're all different, because it's not one.
Okay, I got it.
It's not a flowing
run.
It's not a full conversation. It's just like, yeah, come in, and then after I'm just like, bring him in. You know. But even that is better than what I did. I can't do it properly because I'm having a conversation with somebody. But it was just like, you know, I the way that I record stuff, it's just like I said the line, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not thinking of it as a conversation. You think, read line,
I'm done.
pause,
Yeah.
next line.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I'm happy with it. Like, could it be better? I think everything can always be better.
Hmm.
But you know, it was better than when I left it.
Yeah.
Without like that push from him being like, you know, you could do
You could
better.
do so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the most respectful way.
Yeah.
You could do so much
Well,
better.
because it's just like I like all of like half of my content. It could be like for my like I try to be very consistent with my TikTok and YouTube Shorts uploads. Always a clip a day. But they're not all edited. Like, it's just a random clip, and I'm trying to build consistency over quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I have some
building up that habit of, you know, doing the 1-a-day clip, right? Upload will eventually work into your schedule. Like it integrates itself naturally into the schedule.
Yeah.
Which once you get that, you'll be able to free up more time to improve quality.
Right. So that's the thing for me. It's like this is me accepting mediocrity for right now, but once in a while I'll sprinkle in a good TikTok.
Exactly.
Of when I actually edit it, and then it will do less views than the one. I'm just kidding. And like if it happens, sometimes you work hard on something and it bombs, you know.
Yep.
But at least you worked hard on it.
You worked hard on it, and no one can take that from you. It's literally it's that I think Callie Mori Calliope said it once. Just because you work hard at something does not immediately mean it's going to be great.
Right.
It does not make it good. But that also doesn't it's not a takeaway from the effort you put in.
You know what?
The skills that you've gotten out of that are more important than the potential views that you didn't get.
I'm gonna quote Demi Lovato. She said to this one guy,
Yep.
a lot of people work hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
Correct.
And she said it to the guy that was tone deaf as fuck.
Yep.
It's funny. And he's just like, yeah, because you use autotune and I don't. I'm like, but she can sing though. Demi Lovato can sing.
She can sing. That's like no question.
Yeah, maybe she tunes like some like for like recording music, but like, girl, come on, what do you want?
Everybody when mastering a track will have like, you know, auto-tune some bit, and like not auto-tune but like will have tuned their voice slightly. We'll have some edits. There is, unless it is a like a straight raw or something that was done if you know one takes. Is if unless it was like, you know, a one take cover. And a lot of my favorite like tracks that I'll find sometimes are just on the one take channel on YouTube, where it's just it's the same song that they've, you know, mastered and, you know, produced, like put out, but there's no studio editing. There's literally like nothing supporting them other than the track, any instruments they bring in, any extra vocalists they bring in. It's just a raw one take live.
Oh, I don't know if it's like the. So I was watching a lot of, like last night I was watching a lot of because you know how Ariana Grande is in Wicked, right?
Yeah.
They are singing the, so I think there might be like a little bit of like editing afterwards, but during like the filming they're singing everything live.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I really want to watch it now, but it's just like, yeah, they might have mixed, like not like mixing it at the end, like just to clean stuff up, but for the most part, like doing it live is crazy.
It is doing stuff live is a lot. It's a lot scarier, a lot tougher than doing stuff in studio. And for some reason, I can do shit like that live a lot, and in just both psychologically, mentally dealing with it.
Yeah.
And actually doing it I can do live better than I can do in studio. And every time I'm in studio, I'm like, why is this like this? Why is that like that?
Yeah.
You know?
Because for me,
Because
I feel
I
like
don't understand it.
it's
That's
more
the issue.
relieving to do it in one. Well, it takes a lot of fucking energy and stamina though to do it
Yes.
in one take. But like once you're done, you're just
You're
like,
done.
oh, you're done.
That's it.
You don't gotta do
You don't
multiple
think about
takes.
it. Exactly. You don't gotta go back. You don't gotta think about it. It's out there, and that's it.
Since we're talking about music and such, what is
Shoot.
your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh, hold on, I gotta bring it up because I was listening to it in the car on the way back home today. My phone open. Thank you. One of the Drunks by Panic at the Disco.
Oh, okay.
It's. I remember I brought this up to friends at one point. This is actually one of the this connects back to that one story I said about like on trips when I would sing.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the tracks, and like I brought up the entire album. It's called "Pray for the Wicked." It's the one track where they have High Hopes on it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
yeah.
knows High Hopes, right?
Yes.
But not too many people know the actual album. So I brought it up to the guy who had the aux cord. I'm like, just put on the whole thing. Put on the whole album. It is a straight banger. Every single one is a banger. They're all good. But one of the Drunks, I'd requested first.
Damn. Okay.
And I started doing karaoke in the car.
Yeah.
Like that is one of those ones where I will go back to it. It is somewhat of a comfort song. But also it's just a good track to like help de-stress. At least think of like mentally de-stress.
Yeah. I got you. I like that. Let's move on. The EP is hitting. Don't worry.
All good. Listen, we all get EP sometimes.
Let's talk. So I am someone who enjoys to eat a lot. I enjoy the food. What is your favorite kind of food? Let's start off with the cuisine, and if you have a specific dish, let us know.
Ooh, specific cuisine. You know what? I think I'll keep this one a little close to my roots. It would most likely be Filipino chicken adobo.
Ooh.
It's always very solid. Can't go wrong with it.
You know what I'm mad about? I'm mad that Jollibee doesn't have adobo rice.
Ooh.
Like,
yeah, that's understandable.
Cause like, okay, why we have Jollibee and we have no adobo rice? What the fuck?
Like, why? Why?
I know that
It's valid.
America has the adobo rice, right?
I think so.
And I see like these
No.
mukbangers eating fucking adobo rice with their they do the chicken thing where they put the adobo rice in it and they put the gravy in it and then they and the chicken skin and then they eat it. I wanted to try that. We don't have the rice in Canada.
Oh, well, yeah, in Canada we don't. Somebody save us. Somebody fucking save us, bro.
Why out of all the things you can keep the Polak. Give us the rice.
Give us the rice. Give us the damn
or
rice.
even take away the steamed rice. Give us the adobo rice.
We will take that. That's an upgrade, please.
Oh my god. Take away the Hamburg steak too.
Oh my
god. Yeah. I love Jollibee.
I need to visit Jollibee. I haven't done it here. I did it once when I went back home.
Well, apparently you shouldn't do it here because we don't have fucking adobo rice.
Yeah. This is fucked. So fucked.
Thank you for sending me the rice.
Thank you, based.
To eat with my Jollibee chicken. But like Jollibee is so good.
So here's the weird thing. my mom, right, who is born and raised Filipino, right? She is from the Philippines, emigrated to Canada. She hates Jollibee.
Like even in Asia?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it's just like with her taste, she's not too like into like the sweets, the spaghetti, all that. She's definitely just not generally into fast food or like, eating out specifically often. She'll cook more often than
right.
than she eats out. So she'll have things both like suit her taste and also family taste.
Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense to me. I feel like I'm trying to think. I just know that it slaps way more in Asia.
Yeah.
Especially
no,
okay.
100%. That's way more in Asia.
You know what I want to fight with? How come convenience stores in America, like North America, aren't convenient?
No, they're never convenient.
Like what?
They're not convenient at all.
But on top of that, when you bring places like H Mart and Asian convenience stores to North America, they're also not convenient.
Yep.
But
it's just the market. It's just I think the NA market is skewed and fucked.
Yeah.
When it comes to convenience stores.
And inflation and
That
fucking
too.
exchange and fucking. It's just like I really want to spend 50 cents on a fucking cup of juice. You know?
Come on.
And a kimbap and and a fucking ramen thing. Like
No.
here,
No.
if you get a ramen cup at onigiri, that's like $20.
Yeah. You can't. You like.
Damn, yeah, wait.
We would love to go. We would love to go over and like have that same convenience, have that same like lower price, but we can't have that because the market doesn't allow it.
I'm so mad. Like okay, like the standard price for a little triangle kimbap, $5 on average. What? It's full. It's like no matter where you go. Like the lowest you'll get is $3 for a fucking triangle onigiri kimbap. And we have like specialty like restaurants too. It's fucking Toronto's expensive.
Toronto is so fucking expensive. It's extortion no matter where you go.
Oh my god. It's
God.
So annoying because like you just want something like hi Lyra. I want something convenient, like it's small. It's like the problem is like you're just like, oh, you can just make it on your own, but it's supposed to be convenient. You know?
Yes.
I'm going on a bus ride, I'm going on a train ride. Let me get my little kimbap. And it's not even it's fucking $5 like
it's $5. It's $5 for one.
For one.
Like no. Like, I'm sorry. Like you're putting as much, if not more, money into your transit to get to the convenience store than you are, getting the little triangle kimbap.
Yeah. And I know like it's because especially it gets higher with the location. So like if you go to the supermarket and you get like those kimbaps, it's like three something, maybe sometimes $4, right? Since I was at the station, of course it's gonna be $5.
Yeah, because they know that if you leave the station, you have to like your entry might be void and you can't get it there. You have to go somewhere else. Like it's the same as like going to a stadium and watching like I don't know, like a basketball game or a hockey game, and you can't bring other things from outside, like other food or drinks besides water, inside the stadium because they're going to make you pay extortionate prices for concession.
Bro, why the hot dog be $10? It's not $10, but like
it's not $10 hot dog. Like come on, please.
The hot dog and the drink would probably be $10 though.
$10 for sure. It's just because they know that you're gonna get hungry. They know you're gonna pay for it.
Not Lyra saying poor is the new black, I guess.
Damn.
Pre-made cups of ice so you can add juice or beverage to whatever you want. $1 for the cup and $4 or $5 for the beverage. Yeah. So at the H Mart, right? The drink in the pouch is about $2, which is not that bad. I think it's like $1 for the ice cup, but it's just like bro, why can't it be like 50 cents and like $1? You know,
Like reasonably should be 50 cents, but it's not.
50 cents for ice and then $1. Like you shouldn't even be charging for ice, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, it's just fucking water. You really should be charging for ice, but we're gonna give it to you.
What was I gonna say? Like, oh my god, it peeves me how expensive like movie theater stuff is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why?
It's gotten so much more expensive.
Why my drink? Okay, like my fucking fountain drink, fucking $6.50, bitch. $7.50 at some point.
Large drink plus large popcorn is what, 20 some? Like, bro, what the fuck? What am I paying?
That's
what am I
why-
paying like $25 for big drink and big bag of popcorn? Are you, excuse me?
Yeah, this is why you go to Tim Hortons and you get your fucking ice cap for like $2.
Exactly. You get the large cap for like $3.
Oh
and you
my
walk
God.
in.
I it's like inflation keeps happening and it's like fucking gross. I mean, like it is what it is because like I live here, so I have to deal with it.
Exactly.
But it's just like so when I was in college and high school, I lived off of like Tim Hortons and Wendy's. Those two, those were my rock.
Oh my god, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I knew a guy who had everything, like, because he lived off of or they lived off of Wendy's.
Yeah.
They had it down to a science of if I bring this much, like if I take, you know, if I get like 2 spicy chicken wraps,
Yes.
for the drink, it's exactly this much, and I know I have this much.
Yes.
Like breaking it down to the minuscule sense and science. I'm like, first off, Jesus Christ. Second off, Jesus Christ. You've done this. You've done the math.
Yes. So listen. When I was in college, fucking Wendy's had these amazing prices for like between $2 to $3. Like the max you would pay was like $3 for the wraps, like the snack wraps, and then like a cheesy cheddar burger or a JBC. They were $2 and $3, bitch. I would snag 2 of them, and that would be my fucking lunch. But if I had like a morning class, you know what was also cheap back then? Fucking bagels. Every time I had a morning class at Tim Hortons, a bagel would be $2 with cream cheese. That'd be my breakfast.
Perfection. Literally can't like, that's perfect. That is perfect, especially for student budget. It is literally perfection.
I'm like, I have a toonie? Okay. Remember when they did Toonie Tuesdays at KFC?
Oh my god. Oh, it's been so long. I feel old. I feel old remembering Toonie Tuesdays.
Oh my
I remember the BK 2 for 5s. On the
They do that.
sandwiches.
They
But now they're like 2 for 7.
Some still do, but like yeah, it went up to 7. Dude, remember $5 footlongs?
Oh my god, that was such a slogan, and now nowhere to be found. Dead in the water.
Fucking, what else is there? Fucking, oh my god, you ever go to like local like pizza stores and then you would get like slices, and they would be like a dollar or like $2, like $1 slice or whatever.
Yeah,
even
like in total, it's like a $3 thing combined
Yeah!
with the spicy drink. Yeah,
Like bitch,
Yeah.
bitch.
that was part of my childhood. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Dude, if oh my god, I think I'd be real more chonkers than I am currently if the prices are still that low, man.
They're forcing us to get lead.
We all living like fucking we're in a famine. It's just like we can't afford food now.
Inflated famine.
Oh, let me tell you, bitch. I stole since my parents are out of town, they gave us like $200 to buy groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, the only thing, like half of the things that I bought was like pasta related because pasta's cheap.
1, pasta's cheap. 2, pasta fucking lasts. 3, if you make enough of it, you're gonna have it for 3 days, 3-4 days.
Yeah, I bought
You can make
pasta.
pasta. Yeah, you can make pasta last for a full week. 2 weeks if you really needed it.
I'm just
It would be questionable 2 weeks.
I
But
was like scrolling through the aisles and stuff. I was trying to find the fucking best bang for my buck, and I'm just like, all of these are shit. You're
like
paying minimum $15 for like 2 things.
yeah. Oh, don't even get me started on meat prices. I go to the supermarket. Fucking a pack of chicken breast, like a big pack. You are looking at anywhere between $18 and $25.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm vegetarian, bitch.
Like, I'm sitting there. I'm having to go. Okay, if I take one pack, I've got a little assortment of like vegetables, some bread, and maybe somebody if I can eat eggs or like milk or cheese, I go grab that too.
Why is cheese so damn expensive? Go ahead.
We'll get to that. We'll get to cheese. Like the total will sometimes for the most part end up being like $100-$150, and that's just for like that's food for the week.
Yeah.
Cheese be $7 to $9.
Yeah, why the fuck is it so expensive?
Hit my ass, lower that shit right now. This is fucking extortion. Holding me hostage for fucking cheese.
I can't.
This is illegal.
Canada, get your shit together, man. I
Like-
shouldn't be spending $7 on cheese, man. Let me have my cheese.
Like that whole shtick of like, oh, the big groceries are like grocery like chains aren't inflating the prices. Fuck you, they are. You go to a supermarket, you tell me they're not inflating those prices.
Damn. I would be offended that you dislike cheese, but since it's so expensive, I'll allow it.
That's fine. That's fine, honestly. I'll give that one to you.
Because as someone who enjoys like unhealthy things, I love cheese.
Cheese is great. Cheese is nice. I will have that, like, I'll have pasta. I will almost always put cheese on top.
Yeah.
And like mix. It's so good.
I put like one like a bag of the shredded cheese in my cart, and then I thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna get 2.
Yep.
Because I'm just like, because it happened before where like I bought one and I was just like, damn, I could use it more.
I need more.
So just in case I bought 2.
Exactly.
But it was
Because
$10 for both. God damn it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Getting those blocks of cheese, I think it was last week. I went and I saw the price. They were like $9, and I went, why? Why? You were $7 2 weeks ago.
Have you ever seen those like meme? I don't know if it's a meme, but people who live in Alaska, and then like they go to the grocery store and it's like 30 something for like Honey Nut Cheerios or something.
I've never seen this, but what the fuck?
Wait, let me see. Alaska grocery prices? I don't know if it's a joke though.
It could be a joke. $30 for Honey Nut Cheerios is kind of insane.
Okay, yeah. So you know, like a block of cheese, right? $24.99. Granulated sugar for 10 pounds is $22.49.
Oh shit!
A can of mayo, $21.99. I don't think this is troll.
I can somewhat rationalize it in my head, just because like one, Alaska being what it is, and two, the infrastructure network is not as built up as say an urban center. Even like the capital of Alaska, I imagine not as like to get things out there is not easy.
Right.
It's an involved like process, and it obviously incurs cost, which is why the price when items hit store shelves are not the most friendly.
Yeah, I'm popping them up on stream. So this is sugar.
$22.49.
So
Holy
this is
shit.
how much is it? 1 gallon of water, $7.99.
Everyday low. That's just that is such an image. Everyday low price. Gallon of water, $7.99.
This thing of juice. I think so. Here, this could be on sale for like $5. It is effectively almost tripled the price.
Yeah, it is triple that price. Holy crap!
See, this is the mayo, $21.99.
Jesus.
This is half or 1/4 of a watermelon. 30.
Hey, illegal. Listen, that statement I just made about things being hard to source out there and hard to get up there.
Okay.
That's an exception.
No, this is illegal. This is illegal.
All right, now we know for a fact where not the student culture is. In Alaska. Why? $11 for ramen.
Top ramen, dude. Ramen's supposed to be like $1, bitch. What?
Like, even the big packs, I'd give at most $5.
Ugh.
10, not doubling that. All like even over doubling that. Still, no.
Alaska, you okay?
You good, bro? I know we're having it bad, but you good, bro?
Yeah. And it's like, you know what's crazy? Because they're so close to like us. But
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be US dollars, right? So imagine the conversion. I'm spending $50 on watermelon.
Terrible. Ugh. Yeah. Spending at least $45 to $50 on that half a watermelon.
Half a watermelon? I can't.
That's how you know we're cooked, eh? That's how you know we're cooked. Like looking over at the conversion rate, it's only gone down. I swear to God.
It's rough. It's rough being in a American Canadian relationship because everything's cheaper for him, but it's more expensive for me.
Exactly.
Fuck you guys.
God damn it. I legit still remember times of like when it would be plausible for people like for like Canadians to go over the border, do a little bit of shopping, and it'd be a little bit cheaper when you get stuff over the border in the US and come back and be like, yeah, I have some money. No, now you go and you lose money. You spend more money.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, dude.
It's rough.
What was I about to say? The thought left my brain.
I'm sorry, my tangent. My
it's
extended
okay.
tangent.
That's how the show goes. I love shopping in Canada. Fuck you.
Ross. It's a real life statement. I'll give it to you. It's for you. It's amazing. It's amazing to shop in Canada.
And like, there's so many great options for him, cause like he gluten intolerant and also lactose intolerant. God really nerfed his ass, but
Ross would be too powerful if he wasn't nerfed.
For real, I feel like yes.
It was a balance. It was a balance, man. Nothing could be done about it.
The shocked Evie. Let's carry on. Dude, that was a great tangent. I like. You know what? You know what's great? Because it's like you understand. Because I think we've grown up kind of the same, especially like around the same area because of Canada. Even like other Canadians, like I'm friends with a lot of French Canadians, so they don't understand. Oh, I was gonna bring up you got a Canadian accent. you went A like 5 seconds ago. That's what I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, like I do have that accent, and then I could go into the Newfie accent just for fun.
Huh?
Like a stereotype. Oh, fuck yeah, one.
I can't do it. I live in Toronto. I got a Toronto accent. That's it.
It's just like it fucking happens enough where you eventually just start like if you listen to it enough. At least for me, I can do a ton of accents. So the Newfie accent is like super simple.
Oh my god, I hear it. Oh my god. So like, cause like when we hang out with Jaku a lot, and he's just like, people like Canadians, they think that they don't do it as much as they actually do it. I honestly believe that I don't. Just because I don't know. Like I
I
used
don't.
to. So when I was in high school, I did say a lot, but in like because I grew up like west of like Toronto, like I live in Toronto, but like like more on the west side, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like what I can't even say. I grew up around a lot of like Toronto mans.
Same, same.
So all of them
like,
sound like this.
we're both West Side. We are both West Side, so we know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I went to school in the ghettos.
Yes.
So, like, I know.
Did we go to the same school?
What?
Do I know you?
Maybe. Maybe we just did like when we met up. We didn't like the thought didn't connect. That's it.
I'm gonna find out. I feel like we didn't go to the same school because I would have fucking known when I saw you.
Maybe this is a distinct possibility.
But you probably went to like one of the rival schools and then like know people. What if you know people that I know? That's crazy. I don't want to talk about it right now.
That's a conversation for off stream.
Yeah.
I talked to people. Okay, here's a funny story. So my cousin, had like had met someone. Like we weren't talking for like a good long while, and then we like reconnected. I think it was last year or the year before. And so she had a fiance. Me and him, we started talking. We started shooting the shit. He was telling me about it, like where he works, all this, right? And I did the same. He works at a place where one of the guys that I knew from high school, it was working there. A life event happened to me, and he brought it up. He brought up my name, my legal name specifically. That guy turned around, went, wait, say the name again? And he said it, and he's like, did he used to go to like this school at like this time? And he's like, yeah. You have a picture? And he showed him a picture of me because we taken a selfie at one point. And he's like, I know that guy.
I know that guy. I know.
Like,
wait,
that was the weirdest bit of I did not expect to have that connection, like to reconnect with that one dude through someone I had no idea.
Okay. I sent you to. Do you know any of those two? I feel like no. You know. You for sure know that college.
I know the college.
I
know that high school. I know.
No, I went to that high school.
Wait, hold on. I'll get, let me get mine.
Oh no! Fuck no! I'm finding out shit. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, I don't know that. Okay, but like my high school is pretty like to Toronto people. It's pretty. Oh, I know which college you went to. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you know exactly which college I went to. I'll give you the exact location for the high school.
Yeah.
After stream, it'll be so funny because I know.
Oh my god! Wait, it's so close to where I live. It's so close to where I am. I'm like thrown off all the time.
Would you like to have a funny piece of info?
Oh my god!
It is also close to where I live.
I live so close to Canada. It's crazy.
We are in the same hood. I swear to God.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I live pretty close to my high school. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
I was not expecting you to put that high school down.
Yeah.
Because I saw it and my brain went to the exact location. I know where it is. I know where it is. I could walk over there right now.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Cause like I'm like, cause I think you mentioned before that you lived on the west side. I'm like, yeah, it's not that close. It's fucking close, bro.
It could be that close. Now we are in the exact same hood. We go to the same places.
Walking distance, yeah. So if I put up like a location in between the both of us, I can see McKinney right now.
Exactly.
By the way, okay, if you're walking distance, right, bro? Is your place hiring? I need a job, bro.
You wouldn't want to work where I work.
Oh
Trust
no.
me. You could try. I could see.
Wait, it's actually insane describing that on the stream because I have a lot of friends that are like, because like obviously meeting with Jaku, Vi, who are also Canadian, and then like we don't live close to each other, but me, I don't know how I met you, right? You're right down the street. That you're right down the fucking street.
Like we could say the Timmy's over there, and we go meet up at the Timmy's.
Oh my god. This is the
funny.
best VTuber of the week moment I've ever seen in my life.
This is a clip. This is a clip, 100%.
Oh my god. Somebody clip it and be like, when Chibi and Canada found out they live right next to each other.
Chibi, if I know people that you know, and you know people that I know, I'm upset. I'm losing it. I'm gonna freak it. I'm gonna freak it.
Trying to be besties? Oh my god.
Real.
Oh my god. Cause like, okay, it's like I know people, cause like I don't hang out with anybody in real life anymore. Like I know people in Toronto, obviously, like people who I went to school with and stuff. I'm not homies with them anymore, so that's probably like why we probably have never run into each other.
Yeah.
But like for sure, like if you've been to Anime North multiple times, we've been in the same vicinity before we even met each other.
Exactly.
Like now for sure we've been in the same vicinity. Like in multiple places.
We just never knew.
Cause like I've always like wondered this. Like what if I meet some like a VTuber or like who's in like the general air like near me? Cause I'm like I always assume that I'm like one of the only weebs around. Cause no one in our area, right? Cause I'm the only motherfucker who'll be in the area dressed like Yoru. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like we're not near the con stuff, so I have to wear my cosplay to the event.
Location, exactly.
So like I'd be near like my high school dressed up like Yoru. And I'm like you will find me, bitch. If you walk out in the street and you see Yoru, that's fucking me. That's legit, how crazy it is.
Legit, the only reason like I probably like passed you and like didn't like, especially on the second day. The only reason I didn't see you on the way is because I went late.
Yeah.
Legit, I would have seen you passing by the high school, and legit just would be like, all right, listen, I'm driving. It's gonna be shit out of my parking, but you wanna go? It would have cut down the time so much, much.
Oh my god. I'm boggled. My mind's boggled.
I'm cooked. I was not expecting this right now, but it's so funny that it's happening.
I know. I don't even know what to say. Stream's over. I'm good.
That's it. We're done. We're cooked. We're both cooked. We're done.
Damn, dude. Damn. It's just I wasn't expecting to find this information out. I'm like, yeah, we're close to each other because like Toronto's like kind of big. It's not super big, but it's kind of big, right?
It's big. Like when you consider the entire GTA, that shit's huge. Like I've got like we obviously know people that are on the other side of the fucking city. It takes like an hour and a half to get over.
Yeah, people in like Markham or fucking Mississauga and Brampton.
Yeah,
he's fucking meters. I can't stop saying it and thinking
Same area code.
Cause like I know of so I know there's one other VTuber. We're not super close, but we're mutuals. Their name is Noelle. I don't know if you know Noelle. They also reside in Toronto. Cause I've seen like I think they posted a picture of like Spadina, and I'm like I've been there. Yeah. I've been there. So I know that there's probably other VTubers who live in Toronto and stuff. But it's just like I wouldn't imagine, especially because we live in like the ghetto, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. We live in the ghetto.
You don't expect another VTuber to live in the fucking ghetto.
No, not at all.
But you know what's crazy too is like now you can vouch for me that I don't fake that I live in the ghetto.
I know. I live there.
Cause like I think people like cause I don't like cause you know how like people who grow up in the ghetto, I'm gonna give an example, like other Asian content creators who have like black sense because they grow up with like people who live in the hood. I don't like I grew up in the hood, but I don't have black scent, even though I grew up around a lot of people of color and like
Oh,
ethnicities and stuff.
100%. Same.
Yeah.
I
And
like. You know what I look like? I don't have that.
yeah,
I 100% don't have that.
and I don't watch it because I feel like that would be perceiving as something that I'm not. And obviously, like, it's okay for them to, since they grew up like that, and that's like
Yeah.
how they
It's just how it is.
speak. Like that makes sense to me. But it's just like I feel like no one has ever like said that like, oh, she don't act ghetto, so she can't like grow up in there. It's just like I don't
Listen,
come off as someone who grew up in the ghetto.
in the hood.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up in the hood. People, like, you can vouch for me because now we know.
We know, dude.
Ocean used to live in the same hood too, so he knows.
Oh,
Like,
oh my god. I didn't even process that. Ocean. Oh my god.
Yeah. You didn't think about that.
Oh
I remember
god.
that we had this conversation once in the 24/7 server in the general chat. He grew up in the hood. He used to live in the same hood we do.
Oh my god.
And he was moving around a lot. So he knows.
He's gangster.
Yeah. This man was considered to be fucking mobbed by people in art school out in like Markham or whatever.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Oh my god. Because like I remember we were having like, because like Jaku knows about the Toronto accent very well, and
Like, oh, nice it, fam.
yeah. Dude.
Like when you know Toronto man speak, it's easy to call out.
Yeah.
You can break it down to specific hoods in Toronto, like where you're from.
Yes.
It's so funny to hear too.
Oh my god. But it's just, what's funny to me is how Joe knows the Toronto accent. Joe is like American to his core, but he'll be like, nice it, fam. Wagwan shorty. They always hit me like when I haven't like collabed with Jaku in a while. Like we started playing Overwatch like two Mondays ago, and then he goes Wagwan shorty. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
It's also because like I don't go outside, so I don't hear the Toronto accent that much, unless I'm like scrolling through Instagram. Like I don't know why. Wait, now I can talk about this shit too. You know, City Boy JJ.
Yes.
I feel so bad for like who's the speakerhead kid? You know about him?
No.
Oh my god. So it's a, I don't know if it's a young adult or because like it's a Asian. I want because I was wondering if I say Asian guy who is autistic.
Yeah.
And it doesn't confirm anywhere. I'm just it's bad that I'm assuming, but clearly he has some type of thing. So I'm just gonna I'm digging myself a hole. But he spins around like a speaker on his head, and he's grown a lot of Instagram popularity, but I think their popularity is mainly around like Toronto like people, right? Because it happens here, it's where they reside, and he's close to someone called City Boy JJ, and he has been getting, I don't know what's happened, but I remember that the guy got like beat up.
Ooh.
And it's just like, since he's hanging around City Boy JJ a lot, he should take some type of responsibility or something, because he's getting him into like trouble and stuff. I don't really know the whole drama. I don't really know them that much, but it's just like, this is how Toronto's representing itself.
Yeah, this is it's how we represent ourselves. What else we got? Drake. That's what everyone thinks of. That's what everyone fucking thinks of.
We don't claim him no more.
No, we don't.
There was a whole patch where we like disowned Justin Bieber, and now we want him back. I think.
I know we tried to. I know we disowned him. I don't know if we've decided to take him back. I haven't heard that part.
Only because of all the Diddy stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
I mean, I don't think that we're saying that we'll take him back. It's just we understand him through his rough like upbringing. on
Yeah,
being a celebrity and stuff.
yeah, it makes sense.
Like, he still did terrible shit, and that's why we disowned him. But
Exactly.
now we know, like, all this other shit that was happening to him, and it's
It's
like...
a little more understandable of why it happened.
Mm-hmm. What else is... Avril Lavigne?
Yeah, Avril Lavigne.
There's this thing where, like, with the radio, where you had to play, like, 90% of Canadian artists, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to. You're kind of obligated to at least, do a spotlight on upcoming Canadian artist of like the week or whatever.
It's crazy. Okay, so we definitely have the same upbringing.
We do.
What was fire in high school? Fucking... Oh, my mom was a big fan of Shawn Mendes. No, not Shawn Mendes. What's his name? Sean Desmond.
Sean Desmond.
You know who Sean Desmond is?
Yes.
Oh my god.
How could I not?
Right? Who else do we know? Well, Nickelback, but they were okay.
Yeah.
They're there.
Listen, they exist. We appreciate them. We're just gonna move on.
Is Tayo Cruz Canadian? No, right?
I don't think.
Oh, he's from the UK. Never mind.
Yeah.
I remember Dynamite being super popular in high school.
Oh, 100%. That shit was played on the radio fucking at least once or twice every hour.
I'm trying to think. What about Canadian, like, TV shows? Wait. Yeah, okay, hold on. Does anybody else know who Emily Young is? Do you remember Emily Young?
Hold on. I think.
Because there was her and there was this other dude. You can't Google Emily Young? What the fuck? Emily Young, Canadian TV show. Canadian... Yeah, it was this little girl with a bob-ass haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you guys don't know who Emily Young is. That's crazy. She taught me a lot of things as a kid. Fucking, what else is Canadian? It's okay. Yo, bro.
Canadian shows.
Yo, what did you grow up with? Like, on TV? Well, you like Thomas. Elmo? You watch Elmo? But Sesame Street is American too.
Yes, she's American.
Caillou is also in America. What's a Canadian show? Is that Canadian? I think everyone has Backyardigans.
Yeah, I think everyone has Backyardigans.
Cause we had our like kid show. Cause I think that they don't have Treehouse, right? Cause that's us.
Yeah, that's us, I think.
And then we stole stuff like wait, is YTV us? YTV is us, right?
I think so. I don't.
But they showed Nickelodeon shows.
Yeah, they showed a lot of Nickelodeon shows. Actually, that was on was it Teletoon?
Oh my god, my brain. Oh my god. They showed a lot of Cartoon Network, right? On there.
Yeah. Nickelodeon was mostly on YTV. Cartoon Network was on Teletoons. I feel like there's one more that was less popular, but I remember those two specifically.
Disney.
Oh yeah, the Disney Channel. But that's
every yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So on YTV, what do we have? I don't know. I watched a lot of Disney like growing up though.
Same.
YTV was here and there.
YTV, I had bits of. Hold on.
I'm trying to think. We're trying to dig back into our past.
We're having to claw back into the past. I never thought I'd be doing this right now.
Right? Did you have any of your friends audition for the next star?
Oh fuck no, but I remember the next star now.
The fact that as a kid I loved that show and I thought that they could sing. Watching them like as an adult, I'm like, they cannot sing. They can't.
No. No, but they're trying.
They're trying their best. I was like, oh my god, I want to be on that show. I literally asked my mom if I could audition, and she didn't take me.
Blessing or curse, we'll never know.
I don't know. Who
I
was
feel like at the time you would have had a great time. Going back, definitely you would be cringing right now. I feel like that's exactly
for
what would be happening.
sure. My life path would have been different. I would not be a VTuber. maybe I would. Maybe I still would be a VTuber.
Maybe you would. It's just maybe you may not talk about that.
Maybe I would have ended up in Nijisanji, to be honest.
Oh my god. Actually, you know, sort of coming back to the point about like knowing that we're in the same hood.
Yeah.
I knew Anna was from Toronto the moment they did the GeoGuessr stream with
Oh shit.
with former Selen.
Yeah.
I swear to God, there was one spot in downtown Toronto. I think it was King Station.
Oh,
It was literally like
my god.
it was the exact spot where you'd come out of the underground station going
Yeah.
east
Okay.
on the thing, and I'm like, that's King Station. That's you can get this. You know this. I used to go to that station to go to one specific class
Yeah.
at my college that was further down east.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got this. Please, you have this. You can't fuck this up. And I watched her fuck it up. I'm like,
Damn.
what the fuck? I'm recalling this from core memory. How can you not?
Speaking about fucking Selene and stuff. Wait, I forgot what. Well, where was I? Was it Anime Boss? Okay, no, I need a fact check from Roxanne. Roxanne. So he was going to the bathroom, right? So Doki Bird was a guest at this convention.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was it Anime North? She was at Anime North, right?
I think she was an Anime North. Along with a few other big names.
Yeah. So it was Anime North. Thank you. So he was exiting the bathroom and he's face to face with fucking Doki Bird, like the guy who was holding the camera, carrying her around. He literally bumped into fucking Doki Bird.
This is so based.
I'm so mad. That could have been me.
It could have been us. It could have been all of us. What do you mean? It was just
It was
awkward.
I was. He told me. He's just like, you know who I bumped into? I was like, who? He's just like, Doki Bird. I'm like, huh? What do you mean?
Excuse me? I need you to run that by me again. You what?
Oh my god, I was so mad because like, I didn't go to her panel.
I did not go to her panel either. I really wanted to.
What were we doing? I forgot what we were doing.
What were we doing? That's the real question.
Was it raining that day and we got tired and we didn't want to like go to it?
I think that was it.
It was the raining day, right? Because it was.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. It was so crazy. And then I ended up like shopping and walking around and stuff. Fucking he's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He's like, and then he comes back. He's like, I just saw Doki Bird. I'm like, fuck
That
you.
stroke of luck.
Oh my god.
That luck needs to come with a counter, like a counter buff or a counter debuff rather.
He's nerfed enough. He's already debuffed.
Nerfed enough.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Rock said they got buffed, so I'm hearing is gotta balance it out. Maybe need to nerf something else.
Fucking core memory unlocked. Damn. So what we're gonna do is I put my points into luck. I don't have any constitution. Fucking goofy as hell.
Alright, fair enough. We'll take it.
Well, we'll do a couple more before we close out. Let's do shit. I'm trying to find the good ones, you know what I'm saying?
It's okay, I can distract chat. Ready? Watch this. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do you have any? Oh, do it again.
ah. E. Just with massive reverb.
Money well spent.
Money well spent for all these memes.
Oh
The
my
meme potential
God.
is crazy.
I'm excited. I'm gonna see your stuff on TikTok.
If I get around to posting on TikTok.
Alright. List of whole vowels. Why don't you? Yeah, do the whole vowels. All the vowels.
Oh, don't worry. I can do something specifically for you, May, since they're asking. Banana.
Boy. You know.
Don't worry. I'm gonna jump into another VC, and Yume's gonna strangle me.
Fuck it. Okay. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I do.
Oh. How many?
So,
What kind?
I only have one. She's a little Siberian husky named Artemis.
Whoa.
He has so much energy. Like,
Damn.
I absolutely love her. Honestly, she helped get me and like family through COVID.
Damn, that's nice. Love that. You love the
Like
dog.
she's her coat is not like the not the normal two color coat of like black and white. It's just white. It's just like cream white.
Beautiful.
And I'll send pictures after. I know I've put I think I did like one post on Twitter that was like a long while ago. Showing off Artemis, but little Artie is a little white furball, bundle of joy, bundle of energy. She will sometimes, when she wants to go out, she will yank me. It is like been confirmed that no one in my family besides me can take her on walks.
Oh no. She just run off her?
No, because if it wasn't me, they would absolutely yank. Like she would yank them.
Oh no, yeet.
Just yeet into the floor.
Damn.
I've once, because she's gotten off the leash when we let her like just sit in the backyard for a little bit. She's more than a few times gone off the leash.
Yeah.
And so I've had to go like chasing her down the street. There's a one point we were trying to take her for a walk, and we were trying out a new like the full, like we bought one of those full body like leashes, so it's not like it's just the one collar on her neck.
Yeah.
She got out of that. I had to start running after her, and I kept pace. Mind you, how difficult it is to keep pace with a dog.
Yeah.
I kept pace with Artie until someone in front could like block her path going forward, and they caught her and like help walk me back with her to get her on a leash. Didn't have one directly on me.
Oh my God. I love that for you.
So she's just as mischievous and as much of a drama queen as any other husky.
That's so cute. I know a lot of people would love like a husky. I don't know what
it's a lot of maintenance.
Yeah.
It's a lot of maintenance, especially for with Artie, she's not much of a biter. She used to be.
Oh shit.
But like not in the sense of like, you know, biting people. Like she would just chew.
Oh,
chew
okay,
through, like she's chewed legs off of wooden chairs. She's chewed on the baseboards in our house. She's chewed up some shoes. A fair number of shoes, actually. Most of them are my mom's.
Oh no.
So needless to say, there were quite a few times where she's like, "I'm going to sell you," out of pure anger. But then, you know, never acted on it. But
Yeah.
it's funny to think about.
That is fucking hilarious.
But very early on, she like in her chewing like phase, she would like not nibble, but like she would like sort of gnaw on my hand, but like not hard bite. She was gauging her strength with her jaw.
Ah,
And so
okay.
she knew not to go too hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like that's never been a problem with Arnie.
Nice.
Um Huskies in general, so long as they're not being drama queens, are relatively quiet. They don't bark. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of like an awoo than it is like a bark.
Oh my god, my neighbor's
But
dog.
she'll sometimes do it
She barking for
when
no
she meets new
reason.
people. When it happens with Artie, at least we know what's going on. It's there's somebody new
Mm.
and like she's trying to get their attention along with our attention.
Oh, that's cute. I love it. We love pets.
We do.
What do you think is more terrifying, the outer space or deep sea?
Ooh. Okay, me being as much of a sci-fi nerd, I've got the bias to not pick space.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I think about it, like the more similar like space and deep ocean are like they become more similar the more you think about it.
Right.
Right? Deep dark void, like endless expanse filled with nothing, but at the same time the possibilities of something,
Mm-hmm.
existing and being there are immense, and the imagination runs wild imagining scenarios. I have a friend who told me like they can deal with ocean, they can't deal with space.
Oh damn.
And I've heard vice versa.
For sure.
If I had to pick, I'd probably say ocean. Just because of the things that I've been sent by Ocean the Explorer. Oh, here's like 10 weird sounds that we've like that have been picked up on sonar. And
No.
like, there's no, there's nothing corresponds or matches that.
No,
and
no,
like,
no, no.
this is a new sound, and I go, what the fuck is this?
Mm-mm.
This sounds like an eldritch entity living at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
No, I don't want to know.
He just to cap this all off, this man will fall asleep to that.
Huh? He truly is the ocean man.
When he came up with that moniker, he wanted to be ocean themed. Never let him live it down. I gave him that name. I fucking christened him with his name, Ocean the Explorer. I connected it to both One Piece and the ocean. He cannot take this away from me.
Oh my god. I can't, dude. This is...
Like more and more, I love the fact that the man who has known him for quite some time, get to be the one who goes, do not recite to me the dark text, for I was there when they were fucking written. Let me give you the details of all of the fuckery this man has performed, because it is long and it is immense. Every time I come up with like a different story, I'm flashbacking new people because they've never heard it. But to me in Ocean, like I will constantly bring that shit up, like it's natural, because for me and him it is natural. I will throw shit back in his face. I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, you're not just a little guy. You're 6'3". You fucking suplexed your friend accidentally into the ceiling. Don't tell me you're a little guy.
Hold on.
Because you're not.
Hold on, that happened?
Yes, he did. He accidentally suplexed one of his friends into a ceiling, and they immediately went limp. He thought he committed, murder on his friend.
Yo, I'm gonna need an... Okay, so I was planning on asking Ocean to be on the show anyways.
Yup.
But now I need an explanation from him. I need an explanation.
Oh. Okay, so keep this in mind, okay? So I guess this is another good spot to clip. You can clip that. I'm gonna go through specific ones so that you can ask him about it.
Okay.
When you get to ask him about ocean lore, ask him specifically, say ocean lore. Okay?
Okay.
So he'll know. He will know. That is the cue that you have an idea. That you have some inkling of an idea. When you bring up ocean lore, mention the suplexing into the ceiling, mention the basement.
What? No, wait, hold on. Hold on. What is that? What happened in the basement?
It's not what happened in the basement. It's about how someone got put into the basement. Or rather, how multiple people got put into the basement. Because this is not a one-time occurrence. It has happened several times.
Wait. Are they not like getting put in the basement, but into the basement through the floor?
They're getting dragged to the basement, via the stairs, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Like a horror film. Imagine being overpowered and dragged against your will into a basement.
Okay, I'm sending a DM right now. Do you want to be a part of Vtuber the week? I need answers.
You need these answers right now. I'm choosing to give you small tidbits so you can force him to talk about them.
I need answers. Do you have time next week for Vtuber of the week? I need them.
And this once again fits perfectly into the Ornstein smog of me and Ocean being the dual boss, the dual raid boss.
I can't.
Oh, hold on. There's more. Bring up immolation math test.
What?
Immolation math test. I'll put these in a list for you to a quick reference later.
Oh
but I'm telling you these now. I don't. These reactions are doing it for me. Immolation math test. There's
Where am I? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
That's how don't worry, you're not alone. That's how everyone feels the second I start spewing Ocean lore and there's no context. And Ocean then has to proceed to open his mouth to try to defend himself.
What the fuck?
Those are very prominent ones. There was one time you ask him about how he managed to jump scare his friend in the bathroom.
What the fuck?
I shit you not, you heard that right. How he managed to jump scare his friend in the bathroom.
He put a speaker in the bathroom.
It's more convoluted than that.
What the fuck?
It's more convoluted. There's no speaker involved. It's just him.
Huh? Wait, through the vents?
You would think. It's not.
He's in the ceiling.
We have the joke of Ocean being in the fucking walls, and every time he says something stupid, I reach into the fucking walls and I start choking him for all intents and purposes because it's so funny because he says dumb shit and he does dumb shit. Okay, this one I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now. There was one point. I believe him and like his group of friends at one point they were at a friend's house and they were gonna watch like a scary movie, like a horror film. Okay. Right? So they all go downstairs. They have like the movie. They close the access door to the stairs, right? To go upstairs.
Sure.
And this man, has the funny idea. Oh no, I think someone goes upstairs to grab something. And he sort of follows them up to grab the light. I can't remember the specifics, but someone somewhere at some point grabs the lights, and everything goes dark. When I tell you what he did, you will stop considering this man to be a human being and a being that is out here to fight God. What? He was brought on this planet to fight God. Okay. So, Ocean at that time was very flexible. He did rugby. He did rugby. he's built. When I say he's 6'3", that's his height. And when I say he's built like 2 fridges put together, he's fucking built. He's one of those guys that, like, on a football team or on a rugby team, where if they were to start running, you would need 5 guys minimum to pin them down, to actually get them to fall. He's one of those guys. He's that built.
Uh-huh.
So have that image, right, of Ocean.
Okay.
When I tell you, so you know in Harry Potter, how there's like the how Harry at the beginning of the first movie, he has that little room of his that's underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm placing that there so you know it will come into effect later.
Okay.
So,
oh no.
So he takes note of that, and he goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go scare my friends now." You like you know, little, like you would imagine, you know, horsing around, right? Like fucking with your friends, whatever.
Yeah.
He goes on all 4s and starts walking like a fucking spider. The only reason he wasn't a real spider is because he wasn't hanging off the fucking walls or ceiling. But this man was on all 4s walking around like a goddamn human spider on the floor. Okay?
Yeah.
And he hunted down the first guy, right? And he dragged them. Mind you, it's pitch black. It's dark. It's pitch fucking black.
Oh.
He grabs one of his friends by the legs and pulls them, yanks them into the spot underneath the stairs. Now at this point, actually no, he didn't even do that. For the first guy, he waited underneath the stairs. And then he got the first guy, yoinked him underneath the stairs. The group of like 5 total, now -1, actually -2, because it was 6. Because 1 went upstairs, 1 got yoinked. The other, like 4 or 5, they're there. No, the other 4, they're waiting. Like, where'd he go? You guys hear something? And so they go in the buddy system. They pair off and they start going. He yoinks the 2 that are near him by the stairs into the same spot. And mind you, that first guy, because like they all know Ocean. This is some bullshit antics he normally pulls. This is fairly reminiscent of the basement.
Yeah.
So he yoinks the other 2. He yoinks the first one. Then because at that point his partner, right? His paired partner hears a little yelp and then nothing. And he goes to the spot where he heard the yelp, and Ocean had already moved. He already moved away from that spot. And so he proceeded to, from the outside, yoink him into the spot. The guy from upstairs starts coming back to the door, opens it, turns on the light. The other pair in the other room on the other side walk by. They come back, right? Ocean is just lying there on the fucking couch going, "Hey guys, where were you?" Like a fucking gremlin. Like, I need you to understand that in my mind, I know for a fact that when he did that, he had his usual bullshit eating grin. I have literally I've told him when he said specific things, I'm like, "Hey Ocean, I can't see you right now, but I need you to stop. I need you to like get that shit eating grin off your face, because I can fucking hear it. I can't see it. I can hear it." And recently, someone else has caught on and is catching his shit the same way I do. So when he has that shit eating grin, they call him out on it, and it's so funny because it's not just me now.
I'm speechless.
This man is a fucking gremlin.
I can't. What the fuck? What did I just listen to?
You listened to a horror story about Ocean.
Okay, so what I'm gonna need, so like when we have money, right? I'm gonna make a film. just gonna star Ocean, but it's gonna be like just random people. Just like I'm gonna go up to people and be like, I need you to record one thing, and it's you screaming. So it's just people getting yoinked by Ocean into the basement underneath the stairs. Yo, these stories would fuck as animations if we had the money. If we had the money.
He knows. He knows they would.
Oh.
We had discussions about these. We're like, dude, these would be perfect animatics. He's literally written down in notes, like, I need to make an animatic of this, animatic of this. Oh yeah, that time, like, I punched a hole through like a wall, through like one of my friend's walls, and I got to see on the other side. I got to hear a scream on the other side, and I went back the next day, and I just saw a kid looking through the hole. Like, it was on accident. He fell. He wasn't even planning to punch a hole through it. He tried to like hold himself with the wall, and the wall just caved in.
Brother.
That's how much power he had.
Brother.
And he went back the next day, and he just saw a child staring into the hole as if a child would when, like, as the kid from It looking into the sewer and seeing the fucking clown.
I can't imagine, bro, who birthed him? Like, imagine being his mom.
I have another story for this, and it's so funny.
Bitch. What happened to your son? What went wrong?
It's more like, his mom, as a joke, at one point went up to him, and she's like, Ocean? He's like, yeah? I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure you're adopted.
You're adopted? Yeah.
To combine that as another thing to take note of, ask him about him being a reptoid.
A what?
A reptoid. A reptoid. Specifically a reptoid. I guarantee you he will talk about one specific thing about him that he's had to get, you know, like a corrective thing for, because it's not something he controls. It just happens.
Bro.
But like he's had for the longest time, and I think he still does, a unhingeable jaw.
Oh.
So sometimes when he opens his mouth, there'll just be a crack.
Yeah.
That's the jaw unhinging.
Does he also have like TMJ?
Maybe.
Alright, I'll ask him about that.
You can ask him about that.
I also had, so like my jaw doesn't lock, but I had like an extreme underbite, so I did have corrective surgery as well.
Okay.
For my jaw.
Understandable. I used to also have an underbite, not severe, but like that got corrected with braces and a retainer.
Yeah, all of us be struggling with our fucking faces.
Yep.
Dude, why did we even talk about V2? We should just talk about Ocean for like 3 hours.
Listen, I could do this for hours.
Oh my god.
I'm the keeper of Ocean lore. Every time, like, Yume, I told you some of these stories. I'm pretty sure that specific story about him crawling around like a spider, you've been there for. I think you just forgot because it's that horrific. But I am the keeper of Ocean lore. Every time it's me and him in a chat, at some point, I'm bringing up new Ocean lore.
Oh my god. I need to watch more streams because I need this. I need this in my life. God fucking damn it.
It is our stupid shit, and it's so funny.
Oh my god.
Or it's him doing dumb shit, and I get to either be there or I get to be told about it secondhand.
All right, y'all better be ready next week. Well, if he's free. But next week, a lot of crazy fuck ass stories.
Just bring up Ocean lore and tell him to give you everything.
Just give me everything. That's my last note. Just give me everything.
Like everything from like you being considered, you know, like a member of the cartel to like the rugby team. Oh, right. You got a funny nickname. You got a funny nickname on the rugby team.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna spoil it because that's just so funny. But I've told it to other people. I made it specifically. Actually no, there's another one.
Y'all live life.
There's another one. He's lived life. I've had to sit here and listen to the recounting.
Oh my god.
Plus cartel. Oh, that's a story for later. That's a story for later.
That's a story for next week.
That's a story for next week. If you need, I will make myself available. Just tell me. I'll be on call, ready to get added to the call, just so I can start outing him.
Oh my god. And be like, suspect is being, what is it called? Uncooperative. We need to bring it back up.
Alright, roll it back, bring him in. Bring Kennedy in.
Oh my god. That is fucking... This is funny as fuck. Holy shit. And knowing that guy who like dragged people underneath the stairs lived so close to me.
Like, okay, it's not indiscriminate. It's if he, like, if you give off like the energy of a rat bastard, oh, he's 100% rat bastard back. we call the ocean of these times Young Ocean, specifically because of how fucking wild he got.
Oh my god. All right. Thank you so much for the ocean lore. Before we end, I can't. I didn't expect like the VTubers week to turn out like this. Like we found out that we're literally walking distance from each other, and we're ending it off with fucking ocean lore.
It's a wild swing of, you know, talking about VTubing one thing at 1 minute, then figuring out how close we are to each other, then me bringing up ocean lore. It's a wild pendulum.
That's how the show goes, man. This is why we're here. We're trying to out everybody.
Yeah. My job is my specific target is ocean.
We're gonna end it off with you giving any type of life advice, streaming advice, anything you want to say to people who watch you or everyone here.
Okay. I've got a few things, I guess. For life advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, you know, when especially when life gets hard in life, you know, like shit hits the fan, you don't get a choice on how things, you know, turn out, right? One, always remember that is just temporary. Always remember that's temporary. Nothing, like, it's as funny as this you know, line is, like this beam is, you know, tough time never lasts, only tough people last, right?
Yes.
It's very true. And remember that you're never alone. You always have a support group of people that are willing to just talk to you and help you. Like, I generally on my streams, like, if shit's going wrong, right? I'm no therapist, right? I'm not a doctor, but like, I'd like to keep my space, you know, open, and generally like open-minded. So if you need a space to just come by, chill out, not think about, you know, life, which can be fucking difficult sometimes, my stream is always open. You're free to talk to me. I can't promise you that I'd give you any actual advice that's, you know, helpful, but just to shoot the shit, you know, and relax. That's generally what I like to say I offer. As for streaming advice, I'm not too, like, I know I'm not big, so I can't, like, there's nothing I can really say that, like, is, I guess, out of the ordinary, like, and I can't, like, I'm not talking from, you know, a soapbox, where I can't tell you that all your hard work is going to, you know, pay off the way you expect, but it's still going to pay off. Like, you need to grind. and I say grind, I mean like when I say grind, you need to grind at your own pace.
Yep.
For me, I like it was hard at one point to just commit to 2 times a week. Then I started doing 2 times a week regularly, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I can actually do 3, and I committed to that. And sticking to routine, sticking to pattern, it's very important for streamers to do so, or content creators to do so, because that is how people are going to constantly find you. That is how people are going to be able to see, oh hey, you're normally up at this time, so I'm going to watch your stream, right? Or I'm going to go check your content because I know you release a video at X time during the day on X day. Consistency is key. Consistency, and then you will always get the skills to improve later. Like nothing we haven't said already like is like honestly everything we said beforehand, like way earlier in the stream, is solid advice. Oh, like I'd say go back and like look at I think it was like just under an hour to an hour or so, and we were talking about all of them.
Yep.
Where like it's all about consistency. It's all about constantly working. You may not see the same results that you like, because listen, I sit here and like I hang out with fucking Coopsworth. This man I think has been at it the same amount of time as me or a little less, and he's doing more work than me, and he's at 1.5K. I'm happy for him. Like, I can't say 100% that I'm not a little jelly.
Yeah.
Right. But I understand that is a valid feeling, and I squash that when I finish understanding that, because I'm happy for him. He puts the work in. He is succeeding. We all succeed in our own way, and that is valid enough. Never let other people's success be determinant of what you consider success. And likewise, never let other people determine what success should be for you.
Amen.
I think that's all I got.
Yeah. Good advice, true and real. Everything that we said is from the heart. Like it's real true. Like we kind of, just because we're small content creators doesn't mean that our opinion doesn't mean anything. Like obviously it's not the same experience as the bigger content creators will give you. We're just trying, like, especially with us, we do it for funsies. Like, of course I would enjoy doing this as like a full-time job, but I even tell it to anybody who's like aspiring to be it. It's just like it's so with any job, obviously there's competition, but it's so like unsecure that you need like a backup plan. Like I said it to my brother, because he's one of the only things that he's really into is like playing games and stuff, and I'm like, you can't, if you were to go towards content creation, to go towards going pro in a game, I'm always someone who preaches having a backup plan. Like I hate not having a backup plan, because it's just like if you're
necessary, it's 100% necessary.
If you're
especially
cooked
for content creation, what else do you have?
Yeah, like you're just your life's over.
Yeah,
so
like especially for us on like our viewpoint is that of someone on the ground floor, right? We have our experience comes from being close to the ground, where we see it all. If you were to ask one of the top 1%, top 0.5%, their experience is different. They had to start where we were, but they're not there now. It's not the same. You're not going to get the same kind of like response out of them as you would with us. And it's not to discredit them, because they know what it's like up there.
Yeah.
But their experience now, if you were to ask them versus back then, is going to be a completely different answer. And having a backup option for especially starting out, it is 100% necessary. It's not an option. You have to have it. Like, you can't just bank on streaming all on your own.
I think
especially starting out.
I think too, like even if you have like guaranteed fame, say quote unquote, I think Pomu was still working a full-time job when she was streaming.
Yep, she was still working a full-time job.
Yeah.
She was
So.
only able to quit when she was like secure.
Mhm.
And she was like, "Yeah, I can do." Like it's that thought you have when you feel comfortable enough that you can do, you can do this for a living,
Mhm.
and it won't cut into your bottom line, your bottom standard of living.
Mhm. Well.
Like it's just the thing of content creators. Like you gotta understand when you start, as awkward and weird as it's gonna be, you kind of have to think of it in a business sense.
Mhm.
Because if you don't, you're going sooner or later you're going to realize you don't have a plan and crash and burn.
Mhm.
And it's
And
better to have a backup, a parachute, than to have nothing.
on top of that, what I was gonna say was like a lot of us, like a lot of people in 24/7 too. This is a hobby for us, so
Yeah.
it kind of gives us doing it as a hobby is really nice. We all just I think it gives them the opportunity to be themselves because it's just like it's for funsies. We just turn on stream, we play games, we have a good time, and then other people can enjoy time with us. And
Exactly.
it's not for everybody. It's okay that
No.
it's not okay for everybody, but just I don't know. As long as you
Yeah.
learn about yourself, know what you want. I
Yeah.
think that's my main advice.
Totally.
Is what do you want?
Like it's no, 100%. Learning that, hey, you try if you try and you realize, hey, this ain't for me. Well, congrats, you figured out something that you don't want to do.
Hmm.
That's not for you. And that's better than someone who doesn't try it at all, who could have made it a thing, who
Hmm.
it might have been their thing, or it might not have, but they'll never know.
Hmm.
It's like figuring out your boundaries, figuring out more about yourself is always a plus side.
Dude, that's a big thing. Cause like people will get into like VTubing and stuff. They think that it's just about streaming. It's
No,
beyond that. If you're truly wanting to like VTube and stuff, if you're not like a lot of people, they wanna they chose VTubing to make friends and stuff,
yeah,
but they don't understand all the background stuff that happens. It's just like you can't just make friends. Like it's people on the internet.
exactly.
You're gonna run into weirdos. You're gonna run into GFX artists. You're gonna run into people who are trying to scam you. It's the
Exactly.
internet.
Like you have to have some form of tech literacy where you know how to navigate without getting hurt. Because if you're not careful, you will end up in these in any one of the numerous posts,
mm-hmm.
drama posts about the VTuber community X, whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or I got scammed out of a commission. Like, it's knowing you how to protect yourself in this space, because no one can do it for you. There's nobody else to do that. You have to.
And
You have to filter and curate who you are hanging around with.
it
It's same
happens
as in real life.
if you get scammed. That's okay as long as you learn from that. You know,
Exactly.
it is what it is. It's just it's rough out here. People
It's
think
rough
it's
in the
easy.
streets.
It's really not.
No, there is so much that goes into content creation, just in general.
You have any
I mean,
idea how many weirdos I've interacted with? Tons. But
probably enough. Probably enough.
I'm fucking tired of it, man. And on top of that too, it's just like sometimes people aren't bad people. You just don't get along with them. That's normal too.
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah,
multiple
100%.
people who have done nothing wrong. They're just not my cup of tea, Maybe they're a little bit more bubbly for me. Maybe they talk a little bit too much about a certain thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
You're not for me, but you didn't do anything wrong. So I'm not gonna I'm not canceling you on anything. I just don't want to hang out with you.
Yeah. Just we don't jive. That's it.
Period. Okay. I'm not gonna take up any more of your time. We had good conversation, good tips. Definitely. Hopefully we'll see more of Mechanidia on the K Chubana channel.
Yes.
It's just like I
Listen.
haven't been cooking recently, so.
It's okay. Listen, sometimes we need to step away from the kitchen. Sometimes we need to go outside and touch grass.
True, very true. So,
But hey, if you're cooking up another Overwatch event or Valorant or whatever,
oh hell yeah,
send me an invite. I'll make time.
let's go. So we're gonna say goodbye to chat real quick.
Yep.
And I will see you guys when I see you. I don't have anything scheduled for Thursday, Friday. Saturday, I'm gonna try to live stream IRL. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. GG's. But
at least you're trying.
I will see you guys next time.
Yep.
And ending and move.